What's up, YouTube? I'm Robert, and this is the B1KER Bar Podcast live stream. Man, I'm running 2 minutes behind. You guys are probably like, what the hell? This is over. Unsubscribe. Here we are, episode 79. Today, we're going to have Sheyn from the Crashing Dad. We're going to find out why his name is spelled funny, because I spelled it wrong, and then I had to go back and change it because apparently his parents were up to something funny. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and talk for just a couple of minutes. First of all, thank you all for coming. I really appreciate it. Do me a favor, swing by my social media at B1KER. That's Twitter for the like 5 people that are on there, Instagram for the majority, and Facebook for all of us old people, right? There's no young people there anymore. I think the only young people that are on Facebook are like there because their parents want to share pictures with them. So what do you know? I'm old now. That's funny. Anyways, do me another favor. If you really want to help out the channel, swing by patreon.com and look up B1KER, and we'll you'll be able to help out there. It's like $1 a month. I think it's fair. I used to have a budget. I'd be like, I'm not spending more than $20 a month on Patreon. And I had a lot of channels that I was supporting for that. So you could just do one channel for $1 and I'd be happy. So other than that, you can also swing by the B1KER website, B1KER.com. And there's a shop over there. If you just don't want to be a person that signs up for something monthly, you have commitment issues, you can swing by there just one time. Boom, buy a shirt. Or there's also a donation button on there. And that's really just like send money straight to my PayPal and into my belly, which is getting smaller because I haven't been drinking as much. So you think the beer fridge would be full, but instead I just keep buying new hardware. So what do you know? This YouTube thing is more expensive than I thought. I still haven't caught on to how that plays out. But here we are, episode 79. Man, I can't believe that. There's been a lot of episodes. If you guys haven't checked out some of the old ones, go ahead and log on and look at some of the old ones. One of my favorites was Charlie Kelly, one of the guys that helped start mountain biking. And I actually have a kind of a video idea that I want to do about that. But I need to like rope some people into it. And I'm going to need some people on Patreon because part of it has to do, actually, I'll just tell you guys, this is what it is. I really want to go buy a old school bike, which there's a company that I just saw on Hardtail Party's channel that has those old, what are they called? Clunker type of bikes, but they're selling them new. And I want to take that down to that trail that Charlie Kelly used to run his races on. And I want to make some videos down there, maybe do a little bit of interview with Charlie Kelly live and put that all together. I think it'd be super fun to see how fast I could ride on that bike compared to, you know, some of the greats that were riding down there back in the day. So now everybody else that's got a YouTube channel, rush out there and do that, and you'll be famous just like me. And until then, I'm going to bring Sheyn from the Crashing Dad back onto the channel. And what's up, dude?
Hey, how are you?
Dude, I am failing at this channel right now. I just realized I had you on the screen the whole time. You're a good thing you were like picking your nose or something, man.
Oh, I was in my ass.
I wasn't paying attention. Usually you're walking around with no pants on. So I
was gonna say I can make that happen.
Oh God, here we go.
This is just podcast, right?
No, it's live, man. It's
shit.
The world is watching. It is what it is, man. So
dude, you look the same from shoulders up,
right?
But like skinnier.
Yeah, well, my face is not here. Let me do this.
Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, there you are.
Just blow your cheeks out, and it's like, there he is.
That picture that you posted, dude, you're like, what? I don't want to go blow anything for any of your future vids, but like, where are you at now?
I am exactly where I was when I made the last video. And I think the thing that is about that picture. So first of all, let's take a step back. I posted Sheyn. Let me take it a step further than that. Sheyn has an awesome merch thing that he does. He has these shirts that he's selling through Trail Print. And basically the proceeds of all of his t-shirts don't go into his beer belly. They go to local trail foundation in your area, right? Like
just my local trail association.
Which is Grand Junction. Is that what it is?
Yeah, Grand Junction, Colorado, Cop MOBA.
Oh,
all of
there you
that.
go.
I don't know what it all stands for, but yeah, I've done some dig days and trail build days, and I haven't been able to do that as much as I'd like. And I figure, hey, why not send some funds their way so they can.
Yeah, dude, super cool idea, which I'd like to talk about more, but I'm going to get sidetracked easily because that's what I do. But so anyways, he had this shirt on there. I thought it was a super cool idea. And as you guys know that follow the channel, like I've been losing weight and I was like, I need to get some shirts that are smaller other than the ones that I've had in my closet for like 10 years that I've been holding on to make sure that I could fit back into someday. And the first shirt that came to mind was buying one of those. And I bought one and then I posted it on Instagram because I thought that like, hey, I'm going to help plug this guy's channel and his shirt sales because I think it's really rad that like he's not taking the money and it's gone straight to these trails.
Much appreciated.
Right. But instead, I got like 500 comments about how skinny I was.
Dude, yeah, you look great. And that pink looks great on you.
Oh, yeah, dude.
I love it.
Yeah. I bought the pink because it matches my bike. I was like, oh, this is going to be sick.
Oh, yeah. It looks so... I got a pink version of our shirt from last year's Sedona Mountain Bike Festival. Okay,
oh,
so
nice.
So I got, I think, a tan version last year, and I stayed in a hotel, and I left a bunch of shit in a hotel.
Uh-huh.
And
by accident.
so I had to go buy another shirt, and I got the pink version. I was like,
cool.
This is the softest trail print shirt I've ever had. La la la. I went out on a ride and crashed in it, put holes in it. Like first thing,
nice.
It sucks. And then I tried to email the hotel in Sedona, and they had shut down for COVID because it was like right after March. March.
Yeah. COVID like launched the day that we landed, I think.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Damn, that sucks. But I don't know. I never thought I was gonna be like a pink on my bike guy, and I think that's the thing is I don't know if you liked the color palette of stickers that I had on my old bike, but I really liked it. It it popped really well. Sticker did an amazing job. The colors were awesome in Instagram photos, and like it just looked sick. Everything, I liked taking pictures of it. I liked looking at it.
Yeah.
And whenever I got the new bike, of course I hit stickered up and I had some ideas of the colors and sometimes and fortunately I'm, friends with Richard over there, so I can mess up and it doesn't cost me as much as it would somebody else. But like whenever whenever I put them on the bike, I liked it. It looked really good. The quality was great, all that stuff. But when I was posting pictures of it, I just wasn't feeling like they like popped well enough on Instagram, And I was like, first of all, this is a rolling bulletin board billboard for him. And second, like, it's also like my brand as well. And he had said to me before I printed the teal stickers, he's like, dude, you should do pink, man. That would look cool. And I was like, whatever, dude, I'm not doing pink. Oh, man.
but now you're a 2021 man.
Right.
And pink is great.
Right. And I had pink stickers in my garage from doing my lady's bike. She had a Santa Cruz as well. And I just took some of the extras and put on my bike to see what they looked like. And instantly I was like, oh, this looks really good.
Yeah.
This does look
well,
really
so
good.
You had what, teal and yellow for your last one, right? Teal, yellow, black.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
And now it's pink. You've got to, I'm looking at your logo that's up here. You've got to update those to pink.
I thought about that. And because like I think BKXE used to do something like that. He would like change his logo colors for different things and stuff. And oh yeah, we can't talk about him.
Yeah. Leave him out.
And I feel like I've tried it before. Because on the last bike with the last bike, I changed my logo to teal at one point. Yeah. And I think it lasted like a day. I was like, it just doesn't look right.
My logo that I have, the blue bike, I had the person who designed the sticker design that thing to like completely color match my original bike that I had. Uh-huh. So I did that same thing too. And then I got another bike that has gold or yellow on it. And I tried changing it to yellow, but it doesn't
just doesn't look as good.
Yeah.
I think that yellow and white on the biker logo just pops. So it's like, it gets your attention, and that's really what it's meant to do. Then if people want to know what color my bike is, They can head to
Instagram.
Instagram at Biker B1.
Linked below, hopefully.
Right? Show more. Just click that thing.
Are you on your shit? Is it linked below?
I'm sure it's down there in the show.
Okay,
Right?
perfect.
I have a template. Do you have a template for your videos?
Kinda. It's YouTube just puts it in there, and
so you don't have a template. Is what
there's a PayPal, so you can ACH me all of your funds.
That'd be cool. Where's it, dude? I am like completely lost today. I'm like,
you've got all the links. It's been a while since you've done a biker podcast.
Has it? I feel like it's been a week.
Has it? Did you do one last week? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you did. Yeah,
Sendy last week.
I was gonna say we skipped Valentine's Day weekend because we were originally gonna make it happen then. Because I was like, yeah, this works, and we were like, Valentine's Day weekend.
Right. And then we ended up celebrating Valentine's like on the Friday before. So on that Saturday of Valentine's Day, I like went out and did like a 6-hour mountain bike ride.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
You ride so much.
Yes, I do. I'm very fortunate that the way things have played out with COVID. So
yeah.
Because the way my work schedule is I can be pretty flexible.
Yeah. Well, you're IT, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like turning knobs IT like I used to. I'm a project manager, so it's not as much of like I need to be on call answering phones, and stuff like that. And the company I work for is international as well, so there's a lot of times where it's like, okay, get up at 5 o'clock in the morning so you can talk to somebody in Norway.
Oh,
Yeah. So,
it's cool that you got home base.
Yeah, no, it's awesome.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like people are like, man, I can't wait to go back to work. I'm like, I don't, what are you talking about? We're going to do that. I thought that thing was over.
Well, even at my work, and I know a lot of companies out there are like, hey, this is working great. Like people are happier. Well, I mean, happier, but they get to spend more time with their family. And so my company is just like, we're going to keep riding this out.
Yeah.
As long as we can. Utilities at the office are down.
Yeah. As an IT guy, I've been telling companies that I work for to do this for years, and it's usually something like this, like being forced into things before it happens.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you right now, the cost of space to like put people is huge. So I think that a lot of companies will see this as, hey, wait a minute.
Well, apparently there's like this exodus in New York.
Yeah, I would imagine.
Well, I mean, rent is sky high because the landlords need their money, and the people are like, "No, it's COVID, so we're bailing." And they're leaving, and rent isn't going down. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I figure there's going to be like a pretty big commercial real estate freaking bubble that's going to be burst because, I mean, at this point, people have proven that they can be just as effective from home, and they don't need all that space for people to be together. And I think some of that was from like the 50s and 60s, kind of like you had to be in front of somebody to talk to them, and technology's changed, and people are the younger workforce is more willing to do that. And I mean, even whenever I was doing more like regular IT kind of stuff, it'd be like, you knew people in this age range are going to call. People in this age range are going to send you an IM, like. Yeah.
Well, so I work in the grocery industry, and like going up to the deli or the butcher block was a big thing. I don't know, 10, 15 years ago. And now I'm trying to tell them, like, look, like they don't want to go up to a counter and talk to someone and ask them to slice them something. Like it's got to be there. They don't want to talk to anybody. Just grab their meat and go.
Yeah. It's kind of funny how that is, huh? Just want a nap too, man. Just can I order that and just swing by and grab it?
Yeah.
That
no talking.
Do they have that?
I'll even tip you.
Can you get like I want a pound of American, a half a pound of ham, and blah 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 blah, and then just like swing by and get it? You order it on the app, or you have to still go up there and talk to them?
I think there are some stores that do that. Not a lot of mine though. A lot of mine they're still in the 80s.
Yeah. I would imagine that's one of those like chains that's not going to be super like with the times hip kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's like tried and true, right? You don't mess with stuff that's working.
Definitely.
There's so much in that industry that, man, here we are on Mountain Bike Podcast talking about grocery stores.
I know, right?
There's so much in that industry though that's like really surprising to me. My lady works in that space ish, and
she does.
Yeah. She is a marketing person for commodity boards, which you probably know what like she works for strawberries or watermelon.
Oh yeah.
Like to me, in my past, before I was with her, I thought like when you walked in the store and there's that big box of watermelons, like the watermelon farmer like pulled up in the back of the store and was like, "Hey, I got a shitload of watermelons today," and they're like, "Oh, there's so many, we're gonna put them on sale so they get out of the way." And apparently, people pay for that big box of watermelons to be there.
Sometimes, yeah.
Totally didn't know that.
That's a corporate world.
Yeah.
Definitely is a corporate world.
I watched this documentary about beer, and they were like talking about like what level, eye level the beer shelf is like more primo than this, and where in the aisle it is. I didn't even know there was like, I thought it was just like some 17-year-old kid walking in there and being like, "Hey, there's a spot. I'll stick a 12-pack there." You know? Yeah.
Well, a lot of times too, like for the stuff that we know you're going to buy, that you're going to look for, we'll put on the bottom shelf or the top shelf. And then we'll put what we want you to buy at eye level.
Oh God.
Yeah. Because we know you're going to look for the regular, craft mayo or whatever. It's always on the bottom shelf.
Yeah.
But
why can't they put me in the middle shelf and like BKXE and Seth on like the top and the bottom or something like that?
I know. Yeah. YouTube algorithm needs to get its shit together.
I was talking, I think it was Semi Cindy last week where I was saying like, what is the algorithm? It's like, I feel like it's like this mysterious thing, like God, like,
yeah.
Like, is it real? Is it not? Is it going to get in an argument if we talk about it? Like,
probably. Well, I guess, and Paul tells me all the time, like the algorithm is just make good videos that people click on and watch all the way through. And and so I guess the secret is make good videos. I don't know the secret to making good videos, but that's the secret.
Yeah, right. I think you're totally onto something, because life, I've learned, is like really that simple. Like it's just like we as humans want things to be extremely like complicated. Yeah. Because then it makes it feel like, oh, well, it's worth like the effort that you put in because of how complicated it is.
Yeah. Or it's not our fault.
Right. Exactly. So it's like the same thing with YouTube, because I tell people the same thing as what you just said with Paul. Like, dude, just make a good video and people will watch it. Like your channel will grow. Like
good,
all the things,
good thumbnail and title too. Yeah.
Dude, the thumbnails, the big thing, dude. The thumbnails like going to the bar, dude. You want to like put on your night, like to go pick up women, right? Like that's what people used to do back in the day. And like you put on nice clothes, you take a shower, you do your hair, right? Because you want that like 5 seconds that you walk by that person that's attractive to you to look at you and be like, "Hey, that's interesting." That's your thumbnail. You got that. you got a couple of seconds that if you don't make it work, it's sorry.
Well, you never know what's gonna work too. Like, man, the past month I've had this freaking Walmart bike in my garage, and I'm riding it and filming, and I'm like working so hard on how am I gonna put this together, writing a script. I've already made a thumbnail. I haven't edited the video. And then Brian, he does some Q&A, and I'm like, oh, I got to respond to this. My wife, she was like, you should go buy a green screen and do like a response. I was like, okay. So I did the video in just a couple hours, he filmed it, put it together, put it up. And it's like my best performing video out of all of my videos in the past year.
Right.
And I put like zero work into that.
Right. Yeah. You're like
$16.
There you go.
For a green screen.
That's funny. Was that your first experience with the green screen?
Yeah. And I literally, I used DaVinci Resolve, and I just looked up how to green screen DaVinci Resolve, and like a 2-minute video came up. The dude got right to the point. It had, I don't know, 60,000 views or something. So people had watched it. Right. All I had to do, 2 minutes. And I was like, okay, I know how to do green screen now, and I'm going to use it more.
I'm a professional now.
It was easy.
Next thing you know, you're Bobo.
Oh man, I could be a correspondent.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I also could be Cali Rado. I could be a dispatch for Cali Rado.
I bought a green screen. I think I just like making stuff and like coming up with ideas that have to do with my channel, but actually will never be used. I built this thing in my garage that's like you can roll backdrops up on.
Oh, for real? You got one of those professional?
No, I built it. I made my own. It? Yeah. So I like use,
and then you
like
have the rolls.
Yeah. So I like used like just like EMT and like made a way that it can mount up to the ceiling, and so I at the time I was thinking, dude, I need a black white drop, I need a white backdrop.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I said that right.
Black white drop.
Yeah, right, exactly.
So you got everything.
And I got the green one too, because I was like, dude,
Yeah.
I mean, hello, I need a green screen.
I know.
And then I never use them.
What?
I barely ever use them. Ever.
Man.
But it was so much fun to bake.
Yeah, you put so much effort into that. I stapled this green fabric to my garage wall. That's how I did it. It's just it's permanently out there now.
There you go.
Dude, you should get like a brick one too, like roll down some.
Yeah. Roll down
or wood, like the wood slat walls.
Well, that's kind of what I was going for with the background here. If you know,
yeah,
there's little wood paneling. That's actually a window though, so it's like stickers. It's wood stickers on the window.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this window. If you go through like the history of the biker channel, the window behind me has had many iterations. And initially, like some of the old videos, it's just a window. Like
yeah, that's true.
Like it's just a window, and the beer fridge has like 3 stickers on it. It's like, whoa, that was a thing.
It's funny, like all the dumb little shit that we buy for YouTube, stickers for the window, for the backdrop, and lights.
Yeah, right.
Too many lights.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about that in a minute.
Oh,
yeah, no, it's crazy, dude. I swear to you, when I started my channel, that I thought all I needed was a GoPro and a gimbal.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could still technically do that. You could do it from your phone.
Yeah, you could. But there's this thing that comes along with like signing up a YouTube for like once you like post a video, there's like this addiction that comes with like cameras and lights and gear and all these things that you think that you need that you probably don't, because your 1 hour rant about BKXE is going to do better than everything else that you spend your money on.
Seriously.
So I didn't hear what he said. I saw it on, I actually saw that question come up on his like AMA post where he was, and somebody asked like the question, who's the YouTuber that you didn't like the most or something out once you met him, or you had
the most annoying or something.
Like that. And I remember reading it and being like, dude, he's not going to answer that. Like, so, I mean, I know that that's a question that like somebody would want to know, because that's the dirt, that's like that's the National Enquirer story, right?
Oh yeah.
But you don't do that, it's not like, it's just not like something that you do. So I knew that wasn't going to happen, but then all of a sudden I saw your video pop up and I was like, oh man, because it was a live stream, right?
No, he did a Q&A, and it was a long video, but he put this Q&A together.
It was a video. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was a live stream. So I looked at it, I was like 40 minutes. I'm not watching that.
Yeah, it was long. He put out his most recent video, and the clickbait was like the most horrible YouTuber, like whatever it was, most annoying YouTuber I've ridden with or whatever. Right. So that was the clickbait, and it happens, I don't know, like 6 minutes in. And if I was at work, I was just, putting some shelving display stuff together, and I get this text from him, and he's just like, hey, like, do you mind if I kind of like play a little joke at you? I feel like you might be the only one that would get it and be cool. And I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Go ahead and do it. And I wasn't planning on doing anything. And then people got so curious. They were taking it seriously. They were like,
what did he say? He was just like, Sheyn.
He didn't say my name. He didn't say my channel. He was like, there's this guy. He lives in the Hollywood Hills, and he pretends like he lives in Grand Junction. He'll fly out there every weekend and ride and make a video. And he pretends like he's only been mountain biking for a couple years, and he has millions of dollars, and it's like, oh, and he pretends like he's a dad, and he pretends like he crashes. And he did a bunch of things that like alluded to my channel, and then like people got all like investigatory in the comments. Who is it? And they started Googling, and it came to me. And then, like I said, my wife was like, you should do something. And okay, I'll throw something together. And,
right. That's hilarious.
Yeah. So again. And it's probably just me riding on the coattails of Brian.
Hey, man.
This is like, people see that and I was like, I milked it a little bit.
Dude, my channel wouldn't be where it is without him. So That's for sure.
We all owe a lot to, okay, so my video was a minute and a half, and I posted it, I don't know, a day or two ago. Pull up the stats. Come on, YouTube Studio.
Right.
This is great. This is great for your listeners.
It's what I hate about YouTube Studio while you're doing that? I hate the fact that I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people, like, I always click on people's profiles. Like, somebody likes my picture on Instagram, like, I'm looking through your family pictures. Like, that's what I'm doing.
That's funny.
And YouTube doesn't let you do that on the Studio
go to someone.
app.
Yeah, you can't go to someone's channel.
So you have to remember their name, whatever the hell it is, type it into some other app, YouTube app, so that you can
on the browser.
This is
it would
ridiculous.
Be nice. It would be nice to click on them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been up for 2 days. It's my ranked number one video right now. 6.2 thousand views, and I owe Brian $19.99 of ad revenue. Yeah, it's giving me $20 of ad revenue.
Is that ad revenue thing ever right?
I have no. It says estimated, but
yeah, it always says that. Mine will say like that's $100, and I'm like, dude, I don't get those kind of checks from YouTube. What are you talking about?
I estimate that I owe him $20. Well, I got to get reimbursed for the green screen, so 16. Right. Brian, I owe you $4.
Right.
Success.
Did you get a bunch of subscribers out of it though?
No. I've lost some. Yeah.
Dude, you're the best at losing subscribers.
I know. They were like, a bunch of people came on. They're like, this just proves like you're trying to do damage control, and it proves that you're fake, and la la la. And I was like, what? Did you watch the video? Like, people are coming at me. Brian commented, and then tons of people flooded his comment. They were like, Brian, I've been subscribed to you forever, but I don't think this is cool that you would come after this person like that. And then they would like go back at each other, like, clearly Sheyn is a fake, and like he's arrogant.
Yes, he is. Everything that you say.
And they were like and I finally had to just like put it out there. It's like, you guys, like, this is obviously a joke. How do you not get that this is obvious? Oh, yeah, it's so bad. I guess
mean, everybody knows that freaking BKXC is an alcoholic that like does all that partying and stuff. Wasn't that in a Bobo video?
Oh, I think so. He like plays him.
Yeah.
I missed
the gas station, him and single track sampler.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Do you miss or do you remember the Brian's Crispy Ass Nuggets, that YouTube channel?
That. Yeah,
it was like a troll. I wish that didn't get shut down. That was so good.
Somebody shut it down?
Yeah, I think it got shut down as an account. But like,
what's this world coming to, man?
I don't know. There needs to be more fun, I guess. So Eric, No Front Breaks, has been texting me. He's putting something together.
Oh yeah.
He's doing like a political ad because now it's Team Crashing Dad and Team BKXC.
Yeah, I saw the Colorado kid jumping in. Dude, these guys are gonna make they're gonna turn the heat up, man. Your house is gonna get burned down, dude.
I know, right? But you know what? We're all gonna make $20 in YouTube ad revenue, and it was totally worth it.
I mean,
so worth it.
Now I need to do something.
Yeah, you need to do something.
Right? This is exactly the same thing that happened to you. And it's because all of a sudden you're like, oh, this sounds like fun. And there goes the video that you were supposed to be working on.
I know, exactly. Oh,
yeah. I got this video for these MV wheels that I'm working on, and it's like I need to finish that video. And
do you feel pressure though? Like, did you get the MV wheels for free? Or
yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. They sent me a set after I interviewed them on the B1KER Bar. I talked to them because I was getting ready to get a new bike, the one I have now, and I just was interested to see if they would send me some, and they did. So
wow.
Yeah.
But don't you fucking hate that pressure? I hate it so bad. Like I have, and I tell people, it's like, yeah, you can send me stuff if you want. No promises. I might not make a video, and I might talk crap about it. And like, so like people send me stuff, and it's sitting here, and I still haven't used it, and I feel horrible. I
tried that. I will talk about it if you send it, or I might talk about it if you send it approach. And everybody I said that to was like, okay, never mind.
Oh. But I kind of at that point though, like I'm cool because what did you get, a $1,600 MV wheel set?
Yeah, no, totally, yeah, no, it's totally worth talking about.
That hangs over your head though, and is it worth 100%. Is it worth $1,600? That.
Dude, I'm telling you, I agree with you 100%. Every time that I agree to do video, like a product review video, doesn't matter how much it's worth. it like is the bane of my existence.
Yeah, because the thing is, you're an IT professional. You live in California. If you want those envy wheels, you can just buy them without the stress of having to showcase them in a video.
Yeah, I mean, I bought a $5,000 bike. You think I can afford some wheels? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, but it's cool. It's cool that Envy saw value in your YouTube channel. We're like, we'll send him a wheel set as long as he makes a damn good video and doesn't say anything bad about the wheels.
Well, I mean, and the way that I had talked to him, I mean, is like, we'll get into the weeds because I'm sure people like hearing it anyway. It's like, my last bike I was running NV wheels, and that bike is at that time, over a million minutes of watch time. You know what I mean? So like,
and those were like the 2017 wheels or something,
right? So it's like, here's a group of people that would use your product, watching your product all the time on a guy that's fucking heavy.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
well, not anymore.
Yeah, but even skinny Rob is still a big dude. You know what I mean? Like I'm shooting for 220. Like that's still not a little guy.
Yeah, that's true. I've broken plenty of rims at what am I 165, 170.
Yeah. No, I hear you. It's crazy how that is too, man.
Oh, and tire pressure and line choice.
Like I feel like that shit is completely like, if you believe in God, like it's God or karma or like the alignment of the planets. Like people are like, oh, aluminum, carbon, blah 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 blah. I'm like, no, dude, it's just shitty luck. Like when you break a frame or you break a wheel, you lucked out that day, dude.
Yeah, it would have broken no matter what it was, unless, I don't know. I'm super curious about those new zip wheels.
What's up with the zip wheels?
I don't know. They've got like the ankle flex.
Oh, really?
Apparently people can't break them. And but I always think like, you could break aluminum, you could break carbon. But
yeah, you can break everything.
Now we're talking gear. Sorry.
And it's usually, no, I don't care, man. I forgot where we were at anyway. So there was probably some point I was trying to make and got sidetracked by some shiny ball.
Oh, do you have an outline? I didn't get the outline.
Oh no, I don't do this like you guys do your Joey podcast, like with structure. I had people like to have like Envy, for example, it wasn't them as particular, but I mean I've had people ask me like, what questions are you gonna ask? I'm gonna have the founder of Box on. He kind of wants to know what we're gonna talk about. I'm like, dude, I don't have a clue. What do you mean you don't have a clue? We're gonna talk about bikes. The only thing I have written down normally is my intro, because my outro, like what I want to say, because I always forget something that I wanted to mention. And then like, for example, here, I'll show you mine right now. This is actually, I don't even remember when I wrote this one, but it says Patreon, thanks, shop.biker and IG. And this is because I used to have a like more extensive list, but one night I was drinking with Moonlight Leatherfoot, and we used this to write the scores of our dart game on, and boom, there goes my intro and my outro.
Oh, that's hilarious. Are you doing well on your Patreon?
Yeah, no, it does pretty good. It's definitely like I make more on Patreon than I do on YouTube.
Oh, so, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm on there for $1. I think I throw just about everybody $1.
Oh, right on, dude.
And I never check it.
Yeah.
I know I'm getting perks, but
right.
I don't know. I don't know how many people are doing that. How many people actually are on there expecting stuff, or how many people are just like, he's cool, I'm going to throw him a bone.
That's kind of what I did. Honestly, whenever I've been doing is like more along the lines of like, I like that creator. I just want to give him money. I really don't care what your perk is.
Well, that's cool. And the thing, like, I don't do Patreon. I don't have I'm not asking for Patreon people just because that same pressure.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that pressure of I got to put stuff on Patreon or,
for whatever reason, I don't get that from Patreon.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I might have at the beginning, but I feel like, and maybe it's just because my own personal preference with Patreon is like what we just said. They don't give a fuck kind of whatever. I'm just sending people money. And I think because I feel that way about other people's, then that's probably why I'm like, these people are here because they just want to support the channel.
That's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
But I do put effort into like adding value. But I think for me, the value that I add the most is like because I instead of getting discount codes that I just give to YouTube, to everybody
on Patreon.
Yeah, just give them the Patreon.
Yeah.
So like when I talk to like, let's just say Project 321 hubs, I'm like, hey, I want to get a discount for, 25% or 20% on your hubs, which could be $100, but this is only going to go to people on Patreon. Right now, there's like less than 200 people on there,
Wow.
so it's not like I'm giving this code out to 13,000 people. You know what I mean? Or everybody on the internet that ever wants to search, that code, right?
Yeah. Congrats on 13, by the way.
Oh yeah, thank you.
That was awesome.
Where are you at?
I'm hovering right under 12. I'll approach it and then I'll make a video and then it will go down.
Oh, really?
And then I'll approach it again and then I'll make another video and people unsubscribe. And it's so awesome.
That's great.
I'll never break it.
I thought you had more than me.
No, you're the big dog.
I'm not the big dog. Dude.
In this interaction, you are the top dog.
Now I'm questioning. Am I really at 13? I don't even remember.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go look. That's it. Now we're looking shit up.
Well,
actually, we got all these people in the comments. Somebody in the comments, tell me how to make a subscriber.
Am I supposed to look at comments?
It doesn't matter. You don't.
Do we do comments on this podcast?
Nope, we don't.
Okay, sorry.
Unless you really feel something that's like really grabbing you really want to talk about it. But you know what? The numbers for your like how many subscribers you have vary on what like page you look on YouTube. Like you can go to your own like public YouTube channel and then it'll say like this number. And then you can go like log into your studio and it says a different number. It's like, who knows how many you really have?
Well,
I have 13,078 right now.
Nice. And it's a gauge. I don't know that it really like gauges your full success because I don't subscribe to everyone that I watch on YouTube.
I've deleted everybody on mine a bunch of times.
Oh, did you unsubscribe again?
Oh, everybody. I've done it more than once. like I get the shits of YouTube trying to tell me what to watch. So I'm like, that's it. I'm unsubscribing. Then they won't know who I want to see. Yeah. And I'll just go to their channel if I want to see it. And then like a month or two later, I'm like, damn, I didn't realize that BCPOV put out this awesome video. Why did I not know about it? Oh, yeah, I know, right? And then I do it all over again.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. So right now I'm in the heavily subscribed stage. I think I'm subscribed to like 20 people on my channel right now. I'm like, this is big.
20 is so low, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't subscribe to anybody.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, do you recognize super chats in this podcast?
Well, I guess now you said something. I have to because Warworth didn't give us $20.
Yeah, dude. He was there in Sedona with us.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to see him next week. That's the main reason I started.
Oh, you guys are going?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe driving through and
well, I mean, I think RC is going this week.
Yeah, he is.
Like tomorrow or something.
He sent me a message.
But it's like, people aren't going to gather together. They're just
we're going to stay 16 feet away just in case.
In the trail. Everyone is always more than 16 feet in front of me. I'm slower than everyone else, but and all of their air spit particles are flowing to me.
I'm going to take War Within's super chat down because last time he came to my house, he now I put somebody else's up.
Oh,
good God, what am I doing? He came to my house. He stuck stickers in the back of my truck. You never get in the back seat of your own vehicle ever. Oh. And then one day I was back there like digging around looking for something. I'm like, this guy stuck stickers inside of my truck.
He stuck them. He didn't just leave you stickers. No, that's
there. And he put them on my beer fridge all over the place. And not straight. I have OCD problems, so he stuck them on there all freaking wonky just because he knew it freaking irritate the shit out of me.
You have OCD with the sticker fridge?
I have OCD with everything.
That's funny.
Sticker fridge is one of them. There's some on there that are sideways and diagonal, but they were purposely
on purpose.
Put that exact spot.
Do you overlap stickers?
I haven't in the past, but I'm in a point now where I'm starting to. So I'm experimenting with overlapping.
Yeah. So I have a sticker board too above my tool thing or whatever. And at first I was like, yes, okay, everyone, you're not gonna touch. It's gonna be perfect. It looks great. And then I'm start getting more. And I just got some today. And I'm just started. Okay, there's some brands. I'll cover up the brands. I'll start overlapping people and.
Yeah, so then you're like all of a sudden you care about brands that I can't cover them up.
I know.
Seriously.
You know who started this stupid thing? Brian.
See, it's another one of him. Thanks a lot, Brian.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. He started this stupid sticker. And his is, I think, is like a piece of metal or something. It just always chills in the back, and everyone's like, "Ooh, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do a sticker board."
Dude, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say the fridge it's a better idea than a sticker board,
right? The thing about that fridge is it's so old, and I don't know what's gonna happen whenever.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's
Oh hey, Kyle, unprofessional Kyle can turn an old fridge into a kegerator.
Yeah, but the refrigerator part still needs to work.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, that's the point of the kegerator. Keep the beer cold.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, I've thought about doing that a few times. Just because you can buy the kits. It's just like drill some holes in the side.
Yeah.
Now we're diminishing Kyle all of a sudden. He's not really that smart.
He doesn't. There's no talent involved.
None at all.
Making a kegerator.
Right. I forgot. Yeah, he did do the professional stuff.
Yeah, he did.
He was like a professional bar guy and not an unprofessional mountain biker.
Yeah. So now I wonder how much of your utility bill is that fridge eating up?
I know, right? Either that or the jacuzzi that I never get into.
Oh, are you okay? Yeah. I want to know. Did you know your power bill before and after the jacuzzi?
No.
Oh, because I want to know. I want to put a jacuzzi back there.
No, I have one.
How much?
I don't think it changed much, honestly, dude.
Huh.
Yeah. And I don't know. It seems like it's pretty efficient. It wasn't enough that I like really was like, holy shit, that's a difference, because I pay that bill every month, right?
Yeah.
So like, but the only thing that I can say that I did that I would recommend to anybody else is just buy one that's used. It doesn't make any sense to pay full price. Dude, I paid $1,500 for mine. It looks just like a brand new one that would have cost $10,000.
Do you hire movers for it? Like people?
No, I put that shit in the back of my pickup truck, dude. Drove for like 3 hours in it, strapped in there with ratchet straps.
How did you get it in? Did you just like bring a bunch of dudes with you to lift it up?
A couple guys. Yeah. Yeah, we just stuck it up in there and put a bunch of blankets around it and just ratchet strapped it down in the back of the pickup. And it was in San Jose, so it's about 2.5, 3 hours from the house. Yeah,
that's so daunting.
Windy as hell too on the way back. And there's this big bridge that you go over. It's over by where Brian lives, and it was like it's like I have freaking sail on the back of my pickup, dude. It's like, oh, dude, I was so nervous driving over that bridge because that wind was kicking that day, and I was like, oh my god, this is ridiculous.
You start talking about highways and streets, it makes me think of the Californians skit on SNL.
Yeah, how's that go?
Oh, you haven't seen it? Okay. No, Crashing Mom, she's trying to get me to get all the Californians to do the Californians. Where it's like, oh yeah, bro, like you head down to 25 and then onto the 5 and then lift it. I don't know how to do a Californian accent. I started to slip into Australian.
Oh, dude, I can start
my default.
I can start a sentence in one accent and I'll finish it with 3 more. Like I cannot hold an accent longer than like a word.
I don't. Yeah,
it's.
I try to do Paul. Sheyn, you have to make good videos for YouTube. If you want to do well, you have to make good videos and good. See, I don't even know what accent that is anymore.
Right. Yeah. I can't even. I don't even want to try because it's embarrassing how bad I am at it. Man, we got a big crew of people in the chat today, dude.
Hey, you know what? You know why, Robert?
You bring them, dude.
No, okay. So I posted an Instagram story, and then one right before, and then I just shared it on YouTube. Where has your advertising been?
I don't know.
It's like you wonder why your shit doesn't do well. And you don't even promote it. You don't even throw something out there. You just expect, people know Biker Bar's coming.
They should know it's on Sundays, dude.
They should know.
Sunday.
Throw me a bone. You've got more subscribers than I do. You should. I need to pay you for these shout outs now.
Right.
I need to pay for a shout out because you are the big dog. But you refuse to advertise.
I tried to, man. I gave you like the best Instagram post of my entire life.
That is the best one. Not only because you bought a shirt to help my trails,
to
help my $1 million bank account. Let's see. No, you bought a shirt to help the trails, but damn, that's inspiring, dude. You look so good. Like,
thanks, man.
You look hot.
I feel like I'm still like, I don't know. You didn't get to 300 pounds, so you don't know this, but like I still looked in the mirror every day, still thought I was the same dude. You know? Yeah. So like when I look in the mirror now, I'm skinnier. I'm still like, oh yeah, that's the dude I was looking at before.
Yeah. My wife said that too. She was just like, Robert's the same dude. Yeah, he looks great, but like he's still Robert.
Yeah, right.
And it like throws me for a loop. I'm like, oh yeah, it's still okay.
Right.
I've got a few drinks down. Like, oh yeah, it's Robert. I can't even do a drunk accent. Oh yeah. Okay. I don't know what I'm like when I'm drunk. Apparently, my eyes get more squintier than they are. I'm half Filipino, and I have to. Okay, so I'm really concentrating.
Oh, don't do that, man! I saw some chick get lit up on the internet for doing something like that.
Super concentrating on keeping my eyes. No, I just. Oh, you get canceled. I'm gonna get canceled.
Yeah, right. You're not allowed to stretch your eyes out. I saw that. That's the only thing that I got out of the news the other day when I was watching it. I was like, oh, okay, don't touch your eyes on mine.
Oh, did she just like do this, or did she do the surgery?
No, I think she did something like that. She's like, if your eyes go this way, you're Chinese. If they go this way, you're Japanese. I'm like, oh,
okay, that's not cool anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to see here. Sometimes it gets to the point where I'm like, oh, I've got so much like eye flaps that it's hard to see.
Right. My one buddy that he's Hmong, and he used to smoke pot too, and then he got like serious, like I don't know what you call them,
cataracts or something, or what?
No, I was gonna say Chinese eyes, but I'm like, I can't be politically correct.
I suppose
there goes the channel.
I know. Yeah, your channel's done. No, it's just the B1KER Bar Podcast. You separated it, right? So
yeah, me and Colorado Kid, we're both done, dude.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah. So, anyways, that guy, man.
Colorado?
No, yeah, that guy too.
Oh,
I was talking about my friend.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how you could even see. I was like, how your eyes are not even like if they were any less open, they wouldn't be open. Like.
I don't know. Like, does it look like I can see right now?
It looks like it. I don't know.
Okay, hopefully.
You look very happy.
I smile and my eyes go away. They just turn into little suns.
Oh Lord.
I don't know. Yeah. What about that Colorado kid?
Yeah, man. Why is that guy's channel not bigger than ours?
Seriously.
Right? We're over here trying to get rid of subscribers. That dude's just killing it.
Yeah. Unsub from us because I know you're going to when I post a video. It happens. I'm looking at the statistics. Go over to Colorado Kid. This is a cheap move here.
Yeah, I saw this. All right.
Okay, I expect a Venmo, Joe.
Damn it. These things move so quickly. There we go. Look at this. Even your own wife unsubscribed from you and wants to subscribe to the Colorado Kid.
Don't make fun of him. Who's she saying? Don't make fun of me or don't make fun of Joe?
I think she's talking about Joe. I mean, why would she be sticking up for you?
I don't know. There was one live stream. Do you remember that podcast we used to do called Off Camber?
Yeah, that was super fun. I've tried to delete that channel a couple times and YouTube's like, no.
That's funny. But there was one where I think I was in it and there was someone talking about like, oh, Filipinos are the worst drivers and blah, blah, blah. And they started going off on Filipinos. And I don't care. You know, like you'd say that. Right. And she got all lit up. Like she was pissed and like on the keyboard.
Smoke was coming off.
Like, I don't. Yeah, I mean, it's not cool to make fun of other races, but
I feel like you should be able to make fun of whatever the hell you want to because that's comedy.
You can come at me. Yeah, it's great. I've got all sorts of personal attacks the last few days.
Yeah, I don't really care. I mean, about your personal attacks.
Oh, you don't care about? Okay.
No, not at all.
Now we know how you feel, Robert.
I told somebody this recently too. I feel like I'm setting myself up for like some Uber troll someday, but like
probably are.
It doesn't bother me at all. Like every time I see anybody talk about like this got under my skin, I'm like, why? That's the internet. Like,
are you getting comments like that? Are you making stuff that's annoying people?
I am pretty sure every time I get a shitty comment, I think it's funny, and then I respond to it that way, and then they're like, "Well, that didn't work."
I know, right?
Like, I'm like, "Oh my god, that's hilarious! You said I have movies."
A movie.
I'm fucking hashtag Team Movie. I got a shirt on the next week. I'm like, "This is great," and then they're like, "Oh man, this."
Yeah. armchair quarterbacks. Who gives a shit about them?
Yeah. I feel like that's the internet though. Like that's like how could you possibly start a YouTube channel and put yourself out there and think that this isn't going to happen to you? Because like the most fun part of the internet is reading the comments on anything.
Oh yeah. Unless you're Brian now, because apparently I think he has no idea the shitstorm that has been brewed.
Oh yeah.
I think he watched the video, he commented once, and then people started coming at him, coming to me in his comment, and he's nowhere to be found.
Right.
Even on Instagram or YouTube, in his video, like
because he's too
distracted.
That's what it is.
Yeah, he is. He's too distracted by that new girlfriend, though.
Yeah,
that's what my wife thinks. So
I think so too.
But yeah, he's posting vids and not enjoying the comments.
Yeah, where's all the updates on that? I mean, seriously, that's the YouTube gold, right?
I don't know how she would feel about it. He's too respectful to put it out there and have it be a subject. He's such a nice guy. He's the most genuine out of all of us, I would say.
You took my joke and just ruined it.
I'm sorry, but no, he is
a really nice guy, dude.
But he did take that dating fund and ran. So
yeah, right. So
he started the dating fund.
Maybe he's using it now.
Hopefully.
Maybe he had a separate dating fund bank account for all these years. It's probably got a shit ton of money in it by now.
It probably does. Potsandpans.com just loaded that full. Right. Sponsored. Brought to you by B1KER Podcast. Brought to you by Pots and... No.
Yeah, and what was my other one? My website. The chair one. Chairspace.
Oh, dude, Chairspace. Hey, I watched your video and it was sponsored by Chairspace. I immediately chairspace.com and I was so disappointed that there was nothing there.
I should have bought the domain and put a website up just for it.
Or I mean, you didn't need to buy the domain. You could have posted a bit.ly link below and how to go to something that said Chairspace.
It would have been $15. I have hosting anyway, so it's not like it would cost me. It would cost me $15 just to make people laugh.
Oh yeah, you are IT. You do know how to internet. I don't know how to. I don't know how to internet.
Yeah,
I'm like, I have
stuff for granted.
Basically 2 doctorate degrees in groceryology. That's how long I've been in it, and I don't know how to internet. Like you IT guys, I don't know what you're talking about. You and Joseph. Ugh.
Yeah,
I should learn though.
Joseph's a different kind of IT guy than me. There's 2 different IT guys. There's like the kind that like really loves getting into the weeds about technical stuff. And then there's the kind that just likes talking about shit.
I feel like
which one do you think I am?
Have you not been curious about getting a 3D printer and doing all that?
I wanted one so bad.
Dude,
I've almost pulled the trigger on that so many times.
Well,
and do you know what the main reason is? And the sad part is the first thing that Joseph was like talking about printing was like the reason that I wanted a 3D printer so I could make a GoPro mount that went on my chainstay.
Oh, hey, is he going to send one your way?
I don't know. I forgot to ask him. I was like, he did it. I'm done.
Yeah. I've done that, but I think I used like the GoPro mount with some tape.
Yeah. And
I got a good shot for a little bit, but then the GoPro just went
and
didn't work so well. It could have gone into the spokes, but
we were talking about stupid things that you spent money on for your channel. One of them was like a GoPro mount that was a suction cup, and I had it on the side of like a Moonlight's truck whenever we were filming the Moonlight Leatherfoot video.
Did it work?
Oh yeah, for like 10 seconds and then fell off. Just like,
I know.
It's like, it's like, oh, that's. They showed on the pictures on Amazon like somebody hanging upside down from like the top of a building. You know what I mean? Hanging onto the GoPro mount. Like, this suction cup is so good. You can put an elephant from the ceiling.
the cheap Amazon GoPro accessory shit, that is it's the worst.
Oh yeah.
I think I bought one of the like $15 packs one time, and
I bought one of those.
Garbage.
I question though, like you could have 16 of them, those fittings, right? And even though they all break, they still like work out cheaper than like the one actual GoPro branded one.
The GoPro thing that like, the 2-prong or 3-prong thing, it's like $50.
Yeah, everything.
Oh, you want the chesty? That's $100. You want the case? You want Casey? They call it Casey, and it's like that's $100. You want a sticker with that? That's $5.
Yeah. You want the little floaty thing? Okay, we're
floaty.
Yeah.
God, GoPro.
I buy almost all the like knockoff shit when it comes to GoPro.
Yeah.
The other day though, what was I looking? I was looking for something the other day, And I was like, I am not buying a knockoff. I think it was like a DeWalt battery or something like that.
Oh, you a DeWalt guy?
Oh yeah. Which one are you?
We got to fight. I'm a Milwaukee guy.
Oh, dude, Moonlight just started his collection. He's a Milwaukee guy.
Yeah, Milwaukee Fuel. Yeah, I'll fight you, DeWalt people. We'll fight.
Yeah, that's why my logo on the biker bar is yellow.
It's yellow. Oh, it's the worst color.
You're gonna have to change yours now.
Yeah, I know.
Milwaukee red.
Milwaukee red. Exactly.
That doesn't make any sense if you're from Colorado, dude.
Does it? Oh, because Milwaukee. Yeah, I don't know.
Right.
You know, honestly, it was like the best way to get into the Milwaukee system was the bundle that they had. So now it's like you have one battery system, you got to stick with it.
Yeah. Totally. I'm at this spot right now where I want some new tools, and all the new tools have a different battery system than
what?
Yeah,
DeWalt.
Yeah,
they changed their battery system.
Yeah, somewhere
that just proves how shitty DeWalt is.
I know.
Shame
how
on you,
good
DeWalt.
their stuff is, because I bought the set that I'm using in like 1995 or some shit like that, man.
Wow.
I don't honestly. It had to be. Let me think. I bought my first house in 2003, so it was right around then. So
but how do they change the battery system? Because that is so annoying.
Batteries change, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, but don't change the well, I guess GoPro changed their battery.
Right.
Like, everyone
Apple changed their plug. Come on.
Yeah, man. The stupid plug. It's like you get all of this extra shit. I've got like a mound of GoPro Hero 4 batteries. And I was like, oh yeah, like I could always use extra batteries.
Right.
I hate it.
Yeah. So
and then I got the 5 and 7 batteries, and then they changed for the 8. Right. Sorry. Anyways.
No, so that was the thing. It's like, so I've been thinking about getting some new stuff, and it's like now I feel like I need to replace all those other ones because I don't want to have 2 different battery systems.
So this is your chance to jump ship.
No, because I have other stuff that does not I can't. I mean, it's not like I'm going to replace the chop saw.
But you have the old battery system for that.
But the chop saw was a plug in the wall one.
Okay, but you can have a DeWalt chop saw and Milwaukee everything else.
Dude, we were talking about OCD earlier. Don't you remember that?
Yeah, that's true. You got to stay yellow.
I'm fully committed.
Even though they're stupid and changed their battery system, that's annoying. That's so annoying.
I'm sure your Milwaukee guys changed their system too.
No, it's been the same. There is a 12 volt and an 18 volt, but
but it's still the same hookup, huh?
The charger chargers them both. They have small batteries for when you just want to be small, and then big batteries for when you want to perform.
I honestly, I don't even, dude, I think it was just like at the time whenever I bought mine, because it was a similar situation. It was like Costco, Costco, dude.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to give you $5,000 of tools for $500.
Yeah. $5,000 at retail in Canada.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm in. And
hey, someone says there's a DeWalt battery adapter so you can use your old tools with the new batteries.
That's not someone. That's Steve Y, dude.
Steve Y. Y.
I mean, come on. Why? Why the fuck not?
Why? Yeah. Okay. So what tools are you going to get? What are you looking at?
Well, I've been doing all this trail work and Moonlight with this fancy new Milwaukee that the battery lasts forever. Because the new tools are all these brushless tools. So they're like the batteries last forever compared to the old, like whatever batteries in the stuff that I have, like NiCad or some cancer battery. I don't know what it is. So his have been lasting forever. And on his, like, he has a reciprocating saw he's been bringing with him. I'm
the recip.
I think I'm going to get one of those. And then I start looking, instantly I'm like, well, that's a new battery system. So just buy another one of those $5,000 sets for $500.
Oh, do they have those still?
Oh yeah, dude. Amazon has like 95 of them though. So it's like at least at Costco, there was one to choose from. You're like, oh, that's the one I'm getting, and theirs is like, well, do you want this tool or this tool? And none of them have all the tools that I want.
All the ones you want. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, I hate that. But you can't buy them separate because it's so much more expensive to buy them separate.
It's ridiculous to buy them separate. It's like, so get 10 tools for $600 or buy one for 160.
I know. It's so dumb.
Yeah. What the hell?
Yeah. I've been building a playset in my backyard. It's like two days of work building a stupid playset, and I haven't had to recharge batteries. I'm just using the same impact driver and drill. And
that's awesome.
Yeah. The playset's not done. It's like 15% done. 2 days.
I built one of those like looks like it's in your like at a playground kind of ones.
Mm-hmm.
When my kids were little, probably about the size of your kids. And dude, that was an effort, man. I mean, that thing came out of the box like it made IKEA. It looked like it was like every instruction manual for all of the products in IKEA all in one. It was like a phone book of like take piece 1,702 and put it to piece AA 347.
So bad.
Oh man, it was ridiculous. So what all does it have? What do you got?
Oh, it's got
like climbing
swings
wall,
and a swinging bar and climbing walls and the clubhouse in the bottom, and then it has like the tower in the top and
that's exactly what I was.
A slide down. Yeah, I've got millions, so hey,
right?
I've got
Dude.
Half the time though when I'm putting shit together, I'm like, this took me 2 days and I'm nowhere. I could have just paid someone $400.
Right.
Like they've probably done it 1,000 times.
Right.
They don't have to look at the instructions anymore. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I think though there's a level of satisfaction like I did this for you.
There totally is. And like you've got to justify all these tools that you've bought by using them. So there's that.
I'm going to tell this secret to everybody out there that is a younger guy that doesn't have a lot of tools yet. This is the deal. Somebody told me this and I didn't know it until they told me this. And when they told me that, it worked out. And now you guys have seen my garage. I got a whole wall of tools. Every project you do, whether or not it really is needed, you buy a tool.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes. You always have to buy something.
And it's $100, $200 here and there.
Yeah, sometimes it's $20, but
over time. Over time,
right? Then that's how you can get the lady to stop asking you to do projects.
Yeah, but
we're getting more expensive. You're like, dude, I had to buy a Ferrari. I'm sorry.
And now my tools are all the wrong color. Got to replace them with red.
Right. They changed the damn battery again.
Oh man, that's cool. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure out how to justify another tool purchase with a used hot tub purchase. And I don't know. I need to get a truck. I don't have a truck. I can't go pick up a hot tub. I suppose I could rent one.
You could just pick up a truck from like Home Depot.
Or Lowe's. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's worth it, dude. I'm like to circle back on that. I mean, the thing with like buying stuff used like that, I mean, there's a certain level of like, am I going to get burned? You got to be willing to live with.
You've got to really clean it though, because I'm sure it was lined with jizz, right?
Yeah, right.
It's just like they empty that out and it just coats everything.
Like, I actually got mine from the Playboy Mansion, so like I knew it was clean. Yeah, you know what? I think about it. I'm like, did I clean that thing? I don't even know.
You do the chemical treatment, right?
Yeah, right.
Hopefully you do.
Soaked myself in vodka and got right in.
Is that your hard alcohol of choice? Vodka?
No, I actually don't drink hard alcohol ever, dude.
Oh, ever?
I mean, here and there, but like the last time I was drinking hard alcohol on any kind of regular was I bought this whiskey that was a sarsaparilla whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that ever was on the biker late night live streams that would talk me into doing shots for various super chats were like my nemesis.
Oh, I remember those. They're like 6-hour long live streams.
Oh, yeah, right. Just getting
everyone was super chatting and you were taking
right.
shots. You were so sloshed.
I think that was one of the nights whenever RC had the
RC he would jump on and he'd be smoking his cigars and
I had one of those a while ago, one of those late night live streams. It was pretty fun.
Oh man. You had just no pressure. Way more fun than this because this one has pressure and structure and we've got to please the masses.
Yeah, and we're doing all those product reviews too.
Product reviews, push the shit. It's Patreon, Envy,
right?
321.
Just say random things.
Yeah, all the brands. Archer.
Yeah.
I am pretty curious about that Archer component stuff.
That's another one of those videos I need to make. They actually didn't ask me to make one though.
Oh, okay.
I really feel like
but they sent you free stuff.
Yeah. They wanted me to check it out. So
and it's hanging over your head and it will.
Yeah. Yeah. But I talk about that thing a lot. And I think that's one of the other reasons that I don't feel as bad about like I don't feel like as much pressure to get things out quickly, because on these podcasts, like we'll have a 10-minute conversation about this or that, or,
Yeah.
you know, like things come up a lot. And I feel like and maybe this is just me inflating like myself or whatever, but like that stuff gets a lot of action on Instagram and, you know, things like that. So
it's cool, but
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to replace my Shimano stuff. Like I've got the new Shimano 12 speed and it's just so good.
I wouldn't bother.
Not sponsored.
Yeah.
Brought to you.
I even have, you know, friends with Axis and stuff like that. I mean, I don't think it's worth it.
Oh, dude, the Axis is so $1,000 dropper post. Ridiculous.
It's like $1,600 to be able to shift, wireless shifting. It's like what $1,600 so you don't have a cord.
Yeah, it's those early adopters.
Yeah,
I mean that's you know how it goes with tech.
Yeah, right.
It'll flow downhill. We'll get some.
Yeah, it'll be on that Walmart bike in another like 2 years, dude.
Oh man, I went on a ride today. Actually, it was actually just before we got here. I skipped dinner. I'm doing the protein shake after the ride. Walmart bikes make your arms and chest and shoulders hurt so bad. Ugh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm hurting. So.
I haven't ridden I haven't ridden a not really good mountain bike in a long time. I think I really should. I was thinking about it the other day.
You know, it's weird because we are so spoiled and we don't know it.
Yeah.
And then you look at these bikes and it's like, oh, these fork stanchions are like as big around as a chapstick. And like it is so, yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird, you know, because like I don't know. You know how like people bump into you on the trail and then they're like, oh, there's your bike. Oh man, that's a nice bike. And
yeah,
like I just look at it as a mountain bike. You know, I don't really think about it as, you know, how much it costs, you know?
Yeah.
And then I realized like, well, what the hell? That's kind of like arrogant or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, oh yeah, I guess it is a nice bike. Thank you.
Really nice bike, yeah. And half the time that kind of makes me want to ride like a $2,500 bike, you know, aluminum, kind of, you know, not putting it out there like, oh, everyone needs to have this blinging bike with carbon wheels and carbon everything. And I don't know. I guess
I like the carbon.
I know. I guess Joseph, our friend Trail Features, has gotten way into that. Like,
yeah, no,
Stella Yeti for an aluminum GT, and
yeah,
his channel takes. Hey, that's what you need to do. Your channel will take off when you sell your carbon bike and replace it with a budget aluminum bike.
Well, apparently Paul doesn't know what the hell he's talking about because he said if I lost a bunch of weight, I would have 100,000 subscribers. So
you gotta document it more. I know you're doing your episodes, but yeah, dude, you gotta make so many videos about it.
So many videos.
All the videos. All the videos. Like what I eat in a day, my workout for the day or week. You gotta just capitalize on this, man.
People are asking all those questions too. I'm like, do you want me to make more videos?
Yeah,
what do you think I am? A YouTuber?
Well, and they could, you know, they don't have to be these big planned out videos with like sponsor reads and promote. Like they could just be like, this is what I eat in a day. 5-minute video. Don't even try to hit the 8 minutes, you know? Like,
see, that's the problem, man. I can't do that. Like everything goes like full bore into fucking production mode, man.
And then it gets put on the back burner and then it gets in line behind your Archer components and Envy wheels.
Yeah. I tell you, I started doing these videos for Patreon that are like, oh, you're missing out. For like just like short little videos. Like because I've been like using the Hero 9 trying to understand how to make a video with it.
Yeah.
And so like I'm like wearing it a bunch. I'm like, oh, that angle's all screwed up, or I'm just doing this or that, you know.
Did you get the Max lens mod?
No,
or
I
whatever
didn't
it is?
do that. Wow. I'm trying to resist, dude, because every time I buy something like that, I never end up using it. So, anyways, because of that, you're like shaking the shiny ball in front of me. That's not fair. So, now see, you did sidetrack me.
What did I do?
I was trying to tell the story.
You bought the GoPro Hero 9. You're trying to figure it out.
Now I really lost it.
And the Max
I was making
lens
a joke
mod.
a second ago, and then I freaking really, really lost it.
That's what I do.
The videos. So I was making the videos, and I've really been enjoying making these like 3-minute edits because it's like I just come home. I'm like, oh, this was kind of fun. I'll just make a little quick edit and like throw some music behind it, and boom, there you go.
Oh yeah, on Patreon. Okay.
Yeah. So like those ones are super fun. Like, and they're like no frills to it. So I should try to do that on the actual channel, but I can't. Like, I don't have it in me. Like, cause I'm like, oh no, this turns into something.
Do you feel the pressure because there's 13,000 versus a couple hundred?
No, I just feel like I like want this story to be like perfect. And I feel like my Patreon people are like, they don't care.
Yeah, but
most of them
on
are going to watch
YouTube
it anyway.
It doesn't need to be perfect. Tell your story the way it is, and your story and the way you tell it's never going to be perfect. It's okay.
I don't know. I probably should. I mean, maybe that's why I don't have 100,000 subscribers, or I make shitty content. One of the two.
Yeah, got to make good videos,
right?
Good thumbnails.
Yeah. So that's the way it goes, man. What was I going to ask me? You said something a minute ago, and it was interesting to me.
I don't know. Now I just sidetrack everybody all the time.
Apparently, you're really good at that.
I'm so good at it. It's nice when it's not like my podcast and I don't have a format and I'm not responsible for anything. I can just talk, man. I don't have to worry about the pressure.
Yeah, right. That's exactly what I do.
And you're all worried. You're like, okay, I'm hosting this podcast. I have to know exactly what I'm going to say next to keep the flow moving.
Oh, okay.
Don't talk about myself too much.
You feel that way?
Kind of. I feel that way. Yeah, a little bit. Like, my job is to keep Paul in line because he'll talk about himself for hours.
Oh, weird.
I've got to like, okay, hey, we are talking about the guest and exactly what did they do and what is their opinion on this, Paul? Yeah. Shut up for a second. No, I love Paul. He's like, it's funny. I think he gets so much shit for being direct and straightforward, and he's. Mm-hmm. He's from the UK and he's got the accent, and people kind of take that as him being pretentious. And he's a vegan. And
but I didn't even know he was vegan until recently. I'm like, now I know why I don't like that guy.
If you really get to know him though, like he's a super cool dude. I absolutely love him. He'll call me. He'll like FaceTime call me at 10 p.m. at night. We laugh. I don't know. Funny. Drunk dial. I need to put you on the list. We'll drunk dial you.
Right. Yeah. He's a good dude. I'm supposed to have him on here soon anyways. He was asking whenever I had offered it up to you when we were on the Joey podcast. And then you know what, dude, I almost had to cancel on you.
Oh.
I had somebody that I reached out to a while ago ask about this Sunday, and I was like, wait a minute, you're not popular enough.
Me or them?
Them. I was like, you guys aren't. I had the Crashing Dad on. Do you don't know he's in the middle of a big freaking title bout with BKXE right now?
Kim versus Kanye.
Yeah, right. So yeah, man. Apparently, like, it's just people are knocking the doors down to get on this podcast.
They are. Well, I think so. Paul, he wants to be on for his golf channel. He's not going to be Paul the punter on it. He's gonna come on as Paul the putter.
Oh, the putter. Huh, there you go. I mean, dude, this podcast is strictly about bikes. I mean, seriously.
Oh, like strict, yeah.
I mean, DeWalt versus
I was gonna say it's not about tools or play sets or hot tubs.
Okay, none of this.
Yeah. All right.
Seriously. Let's talk about bikes, man.
Oh man.
What do you got a bike in mind? Something that what would you buy tomorrow if you could?
I'd buy like a $2,500 Marin.
Yeah.
Because I think they're putting out great bikes for their price point.
Huh.
Have you heard of that brand, Marin?
Yeah. My cross bike's a Marin.
Yeah. I just if I was going to go and buy a bike tomorrow, I'd go buy one of those entry level bikes.
Really?
Yeah, because I already have a carbon dentist. My Rocky Mountain Instinct, all carbon wheels. Got the nicest shit on there. I kind of I want to shred on a bike that doesn't cost a shit ton.
Why? That doesn't make any sense to me. Because all I would do with the $2,500 bike is upgrade it until it's a freaking expensive bike.
I don't know. I mean, there is something about having a $7,000 bike that is. Well, I was going to say that lasts and works well, but we still break shit on $7,000 bikes.
You break stuff all the time.
If I'm going to break stuff on a $7,000 bike or $2,500 bike, like I don't know. I'd like to be a good example out there. Maybe Joseph from Trail Features is. Mm-hmm. He's rubbing off on me, and I hate now we have to differentiate Joseph from Trail Features, Joe from Colorado Kid, and Joe from Mr. Tonka. It's like we have to drop their channel names. We can't just say Joe. Yeah. Can't just say Joe anymore. We can say Robert.
Yeah, but nobody knows who Robert is.
That's true.
Everybody's a
Gotta say
biker,
biker.
B1KER or
B1KER.
B1. Yeah, everybody's got all these different names for me.
You've
At
been
one
battling
point, I used to care. I would correct people. Now I'm just like, yep, that's me.
B1KER. I don't know. We all chose these names 4 or 5 years ago, and I'm stuck with the crashing dad, and it's so dumb.
Yeah, you don't like that?
No, I don't. I don't know.
I feel like you should just take the off, and then you'll be good. Crashing.
Oh,
dad.
should I take the off?
Yeah, there you go. Just be.
You know
crashing.
what?
Because the is going to be there no matter what, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Like you don't need to be the Colorado kid or the crashing mom.
Yeah. You know, I probably can't figure out how to do it right now, but I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take your advice.
Yeah, right. I tell you, I put a lot of time into figuring out my name, Biker.
Yeah, it's great.
It's seriously
2 syllables.
I probably spent at least a week trying to figure out what the name of the channel was going to be. No, I didn't.
Oh, that's great though. I mean, you got to stick to 2 syllables. Oh man, even just crashing dad is. Well, I'm gonna take your advice.
Yeah. We'll
see. Oh, people are going to be upset. People are already upset in the comments. They're saying, no, don't take the. Well, sorry, you guys, it's going to happen. Robert is a much bigger YouTuber.
Right? Yeah, seriously.
He has so many more subscribers. I'm going to take his advice.
Oh, God.
I'm going to have to pay the designer again to redesign the logo.
There you go.
I'm going to make it.
What does something like that cost?
Milwaukee red. I don't know. I paid a dude $100 to
that's
design
what it is?
My original logo. Yeah.
I make all my own. So I'm like.
Well, I mean, he's does it all the time. And I was like, can you do a dude like going over the bars crashing? I was like, sure. So he grabbed a dude and positioned him. And I even was like, can you move the arms and move the legs and put shoes on this person? And can you take the outline of my helmet and put it on there? And take the outline of my exact bike and use that. And so I don't know. I like to pay experts for what they're worth.
No, totally. That's awesome that you do.
But you say you do that. You're a graphic designer.
I just do it because I'm cheap, dude. I try to go to Fiverr and I'm like, no, I'm not paying $5 for this. I can do that myself.
Fiverr. Okay. I am totally going to capitalize on this Fiverr thing.
Okay.
Have you ever thought about having someone else edit a video for you?
Oh, for $5?
Or I don't know. I'd the $5 edits are probably going to be really shitty. I'll probably pay someone. I'll pay someone $40 on Fiverr.
Really?
Yeah, maybe $40. I'll select someone that's decent. You know, maybe they're in India and that's why they're cheaper. But I'll pay someone $40, edit video, post it up, say, hey, I paid a stranger $40 to edit this vlog.
Interesting.
Did you watch that?
Well, I actually went up it, and now Colorado Kid's got to probably do this because you know how he is. He's got all the videos. I was thinking you give that dude you do like a Peter McKinnon thing. You give that dude the
I would do mine.
And you do yours. You put them together and you're like, okay, which one do you guys like better? Don't tell them which one's which.
Don't tell them. Exactly. Yeah. And it doesn't have to be a long vlog, you know, like a 4 or 5 minute vlog. They do theirs. I do mine.
Right.
Which do you guys like better? If you like the dude in India, if you like the guy better, then I'll just have him edit all my videos.
Right.
Because he knows how to do the graphics and the arrows and the
all those things, man.
Send him some green screen shit. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
That's good stuff, man. I feel like who was it? I think it was Josh Daily MTV writer.
He has an editor.
Yeah. And he was saying like I don't remember what he said he paid him, you know, but it was reasonable. And I remember thinking, man, maybe that's the way to go.
And I think he's just like some kid.
Yeah, he's like a high school kid or something.
Yeah, and he hooked him up with a MacBook and was like, hey, edit my videos.
Right. I was like, thanks for the offer, Josh.
But even though he has an editor, he's not putting out very many videos.
I don't think anybody is. What do you think the deal is with that?
That's true. I don't know. The Q1, you don't do very well with revenue. So a lot of people just, they hang back.
Is that what it is?
I think so.
I feel like it's just like people have realized that the quality is better than the quantity. Remember when BKXE used to do like 3 videos a week or something?
3
like that?
a week. Yeah. That was ridiculous.
I remember having so many not so many, but I almost every time I hung out with him, I was always like, dude, why do you do so many, man? Like, honestly, you're not afraid of running out of content or something?
It freaking worked though.
Yeah, right. Look at this guy. Here I am telling him what to do. I got freaking no subscribers. And
I think there could be a balance.
Yeah.
I don't know. One video a week, a video every 2 weeks. Who knows? I think. But then again, a YouTuber like Mark Rober,
Yeah.
the porch bait guy.
Yeah, that guy's
like one video a month.
Yeah.
That's it. He plans it, and each one of them does millions of views.
Yeah, I tried the 1 a month thing, and none of them got a million views.
Yeah, that'll kill us.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, somebody wants here. Let's talk about this. This seems interesting. Can Sheyn please ask Robert if he's still on the wagon?
Robert, are you still on the wagon?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Does being on the wagon
Or
mean
off
you're
the wagon?
drinking, or being off the wagon?
I'm not sure which one it is. Where did that even come from? What is it with all these? You know what I just learned yesterday? You know when you were like be racing out to the car and you'd be like shotgun.
Yeah.
You know where that came from?
No.
Wagons.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So the person that was sitting next to him had a shotgun?
Yeah, the guy driving, he's got the reins of the horses, and the other dude sitting shotgun's got the gun to shoot the fucking bad guys.
How many other sayings have come from the pioneers?
Right? What's up with these wagons?
That's awesome, though.
So what would be like, I bet you on the wagon, like you can't drink while you're on the wagon.
I would suppose so, because the wagon is moving forward.
And you're driving, you're holding in all, you're like bouncing all over.
There's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of people on there with you,
right?
Not drinking.
But if you're off the wagon, it's like, dude, hey, we traveled 5 miles a day.
Party.
Let's get hammered.
Yeah. Okay. So are you drinking or are you not drinking right now?
I am drinking whenever I feel like it, which is less than I used to. So
good for you.
This is the thing, man. I use the word diet, and a lot of people do, but it's really just like you're changing the way that you're living, right?
Yeah. I like to call it nutrition plan.
Yeah. It's like lifestyle or whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
I'm living the lifestyle. Wait a minute. That means something to do with pineapples. Anyways. So yeah, like there was at the very beginning when I first started, I pledged to myself that I didn't want to drink for like until my birthday. So it was like 2 months. And it was just because I knew that that's a lot of extra calories that I could cut out. And true. I also knew that if I was going to go like tie one on with the buddies, like, okay, I could be good on my diet during the day and then tie one on with the buddies. But the next day with the hangover is like, dude, just put all the crappy stuff in my mouth. You know what I mean? It's like I couldn't cut cut it off there, you know? And, or I didn't want to put it that way. I knew I wouldn't I was using all my willpower to be good otherwise. So, but after that, then, I went back to drinking probably like at least once a week or, beers here or there after a ride or something like that. Yeah. And that's kind of during that little bit of time, that about 2 months of like not really gaining weight, not really losing weight. And I think at the end of it all, whenever I ended up being like 10 pounds heavier, it was probably not really 10 pounds. It was like whatever that day. I didn't shave my beard or something, you know? Yeah. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
And then in January, I didn't drink in January because I wanted to once again kind of like hit things hard and just kind of like see how productive I could be. But once January was over, I've drank a few times, but definitely not like I was before, where it would be like, I wouldn't say I drank every day, but this is the thing. I have a pretty high tolerance. So like if I'm drinking with my buddies, I'm putting in some serious calories.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
That's why I like whiskey.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm gonna drink, and I probably drink once a month, maybe, I'll drink some whiskey at first, maybe a beer after, because I don't want to have to consume 1,000 calories before I'm feeling good. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I used to always joke to people I wish I smoked pot because it'd just be like way less calories.
Super cheap.
Right.
It's legal in California, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's good for your eyes and your back problems and stuff like that. I mean, it's like,
I suppose so. I don't know.
I don't know.
Hey,
I'm just
would it help my eyes stay open, or would it make them more closed?
It'll fix it, dude. Don't worry about it. Just
okay. Well, it'll help my eyes the way that I can see.
So, but this is the deal. Sedona next week, I'm drinking all the beer.
Hey, you might as well, dude. You're gonna be partying.
Yeah.
Are you camping or staying in a hotel?
We got an Airbnb.
Ooh, nice.
So, yeah. Freaking like a rich person, right? Dude, it only has 16 bedrooms. I mean, imagine that.
Are you serious?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, dude, that's cool. I mean, maybe not like I wouldn't put it out there because of COVID, but hey, that's cool. 16 of us are gonna be all in the same house. No.
Yeah, no, that's just for me. Like,
yeah, just for you.
Yeah.
As long as it has a hot tub, I don't care if it has a bathroom or
right. Oh God, that's like the swim up bar at the resort, right?
Oh yeah.
It didn't happen.
Man.
Nobody gets up.
No, last year in Sedona, I got a room with like not a hot tub, but like a jacuzzi in the room, like a tub room. And I had Paul meet me at the hotel, and I left the door open, so he could. And I didn't fill the tub up, but I like took all my clothes off, and I was laying in the tub, and I had like some Vanessa Carlton song playing or something when he walked in. I was singing it at him. Oh man,
oh, it's beautiful.
I'm all about the jacuzzis. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Bam. See, you need to get one, dude.
I know. Tax return. I haven't done it yet. So
right. Oh, dude, I need to do my taxes.
Oh, taxes.
I don't know why I just like procrastinating things.
Yeah.
Like I 100% guarantee you I'm getting money back. Like there's not a doubt in my mind.
Yeah.
Like why would I not be hurrying up to do this? I actually don't really have a difficult process to do. Like every time I go in there, it's like an hour, it's done, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly. And you feel great. You go out and tell your wife. And she's like, oh, and you're like, yeah, I did. I worked so hard. It was so complicated to put our taxes together. And we're getting,
right?
It's like, yeah, it's easy.
Yeah, but I won't do it. I'll just procrastinate. Like, let it weigh on me like a envy video.
Envy Archer. I'm just wondering when we're going to have to pay the stimulus money back because it's got to go back somehow.
Oh, dude, we've been paying for it for a while. So
that's true. Yeah.
I'm sure it'll. Don't get me started. You almost tricked me into talking about politics.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
Damn it.
We could talk about religion instead.
Yeah, right. That's what I tried to do earlier, but you didn't want to talk about it.
No, we talked about DeWalt and Milwaukee.
Right?
It's kind of a religion.
Okay, fine. So, you're a whiskey guy, huh?
Yeah, whiskey, bourbon. I mean, I don't. Like I said, I don't drink a ton, so I might drink once a month.
Do you have like a monocle and a cigar too?
Most definitely, yes. Okay. I drink maybe once a month, and when I do, it might be a double, or maybe 2 doubles of whiskey. So I haven't tried a lot.
What does that mean?
Because
what does a double mean?
A double is 3 ounces. I think like one shot is
like a double shot.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Like
one
shot
shot
glasses.
Yeah, so like I might do, a double or 2, and
that's
then
it.
And that's it. And I'm feeling great.
Oh wow!
So 1 bottle of whiskey will last me a year.
Man,
so I haven't tried.
Apparently, 1 bottle of whiskey lasts me like 3 live streams.
3 live. Well, people are paying for if people are paying for shots, then you got to take them.
I don't know, dude. That was the worst experience of my life. I was like,
I'm
never buying that again. Oh God. The one I did a video at Mount Huff. Steve Y was there, me and C-Lock, and I think it was one of those nights where somebody was talking us and doing all those shots, and we were all out in the garage. And dude, that was the worst. Drive up there, and then like. It's like take an extremely fun mountain bike. It's 11 miles of downhill that we're shuttling. We did it twice that day.
Sweet.
Almost worst experience of my life.
Oh yeah.
Just like,
man, that sucks.
Yeah. It's like, let's just ruin something awesome.
That's why you got to do drugs instead of alcohol, kids.
Yeah. Right. That's man. Son of a bitch.
No consequences.
Dude, they were talking about on the news here that there's this like amphetamine or some shit like that, like fake pills that are going around. They're just like killing people.
Fentanyl?
That's it. There you go. See, I'm so good with the drugs, dude. My drug conversation with the kid. Let me tell you about the amphetamine.
Well, I can't remember, but they started like lacing something with fentanyl to make it last longer. They were cutting it with fentanyl.
Yeah.
I guess it's really bad for you.
Yeah, apparently. It's like they showed a little dot, like the size of a powder that would fit on the end of a pinhead next to a penny, and they're like, "This will kill you."
Oh shit!
Yeah, it's like stupid strong.
Why is that hitting the streets?
I guess this is the deal. Like back when we were kids, you like the place you got pills from was like the pharmacy. Well, now because pharmaceuticals are like so popular that they're making fake ones with the fentanyl. So
to kill people?
Well, I don't think they're trying to kill people. I think
to kill their customers.
Yeah, right. I don't know what the deal is there, but apparently they're doing it.
Oh man, we've spiraled out of control. We're talking about drugs now.
Right now we're going down the rabbit hole. I just thought it was insane, dude. It was like they said that they got some bag, like they busted some dudes like 21,000 pills, and they were all like lethal doses.
Whoa,
like, that's crazy.
That's not cool,
right?
Yeah. I don't know. There, to me, and we both live in states where marijuana is legal and regulated. And what is it? Or Oregon now? I don't know if they're going to start.
There's a bunch of them, man.
They're going to start regulating hard drugs, but like if things are regulated and safe, and you're paying the taxes for them, then like hopefully there's not any fentanyl going to be in there,
right?
You can be safe about it.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I know in Amsterdam they had all kinds of legal drugs and. It didn't seem like they were.
So you're getting it safe. I don't
know.
Kids are gonna party. Hopefully they do it safe. So don't party, kids.
Dude, I had a conversation with my kid, dude. Cause seriously.
How old is your kid now?
My daughter is 18.
Yeah.
You
know they're gonna be doing stuff.
Yeah, and well, and she's getting ready to go to college. I'm like, look, man, just don't take any pills from anyone.
Yeah,
like this is like that shit's like that's too dangerous.
Watch your drinks.
Yeah, that's just crazy. I mean, back when we were kids, we were freaking taking all kinds. Never mind.
No, I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah, as a Mormon. I didn't even touch a beer until I was 26.
That's why you drink once a month. I grew up in Pennsylvania, dude. So that it's like mandatory you're an alcoholic
by age 16.
Yeah. 4. What are you talking
about? It's 4. From the teat. I just got your channel canceled.
Right. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So crazy, man. So
yeah.
Anyways. Now we ran out of stuff, dude. We talked about drugs and religion.
Yeah. We have finished the outline that you sent over to me.
I know,
the
right?
Structure.
What tires are you digging now?
Right now, I'm running those Michelins, the Michelin Wild Enduros. The thing is I think Paul was using them for a while, and he did that video of competitive cyclist, and he was like, "Here, spend $500," and it was super awesome. I was like, "I'm going to try these tires," and I put them on my bike, and they're still running strong. I'm not losing knobs, and they grip so well.
Really?
Yeah.
I only ride Maxes.
The thing about that is, if it's not broken, don't change it.
I really like Maxes. I like them enough that I reached out to him to be an ambassador.
Oh, are you going to be an ambassador?
I am an ambassador.
Oh, you are officially.
Yeah, dude, look at my Instagram. #Maxes.
So does that shit hang over your head now?
No, not at all.
Did they send you tires, or did you just get a discount?
Discount, basically, yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, it's a good ambassadorship.
I guess I'm not a big enough of an ambassador to get free tires. they like dangled the free tires in the application form, but then whenever I got the response, they're like, okay, here's your code.
25% off.
Yeah. No.
But how hard is it, though, for them to send you an $80 tire?
Right.
How hard? And it's ridiculous. It's so stupid that our mountain bike tires cost as much as car tires. Like,
yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Throw us a bone.
But honestly, the reason I did it is because like I only use their tires.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what? Let's see if I can pay less for them, then that's cool.
Yeah. But have you tried other tires?
Yeah. I've definitely used other tires along the way, but I always end up going back to the Maxes. So
yeah, I get it. What are you running?
Right now, I can't tell you about totally because some of it's a spoiler, but right now I'm running
Mr. Pro Ambassador
right? Yeah,
he's under an embargo.
Right.
Can't talk about it.
I signed a document, dude. Come on.
Oh shit. All right.
I don't know what it said.
You signed a document for 10% off.
Right? No, I have the Recons. I'm running the Recon Plus tires on my
nice.
My front and back. And
Recons are a good tire.
Yeah, but I felt like when I was using them in the fall, I felt like they were better then. And I think this is what happened. They're not as good now because I'm way faster.
Oh,
I
I
swear
see.
to God, because like the dirt now is better than it was when I was riding these tires last time. And the only thing I can look at is my Strava times
Your
are like,
speed.
I'm way faster, dude.
And
Because
those have really small knobs comparative to what we normally ride.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, I can
But
see that.
yeah, they were great. I had them on my Chameleon. I just switched them over to my Bronson because I wanted to run the plus tires on the Bronson for a little bit. And
when you say plus, are you talking 2.8 or 2.6?
yeah, I got 2.8 on there.
2.8. Wow.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
and,
It's funny because we all would run like DHF, DHR, aggressor, like these super aggressive tires. And I feel like those were great as a beginner.
Yeah.
But now I've come to find that like I really don't need that much knob all the time. And I'm just carrying around extra weight for no reason. Like I'm running 2.4s because I kind of like to feel a little bit more precise. I don't need tons of aggressive knobs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like you can get away with a less aggressive tire nowadays.
My buddy for a long time was trying to talk me into the Minion SS, which is like really tiny little knobs in the middle and then big side knobs. And he would talk about it all the time. And I'd just be like, shut up already, dude. I'm not riding one of those. Because I had a Kenda Slant 6 back in the day. That was like a small tread like that. And I hated it. Like it rolled super fast, but I couldn't brake in the corners. It would let go. Like just I didn't like it.
Did it have side knobs? Like
I don't think it had the big side knobs though. Okay. But either way, like that was my experience with like the small, fast rolling tire. And I just in my head it was always like, okay, these are not made for big dudes, so whatever. So my buddy wouldn't shut up about that tire, and I finally bought it, and oh my God, I loved it. So good.
I haven't tried the SS.
It's so good. It like rolls so fast, but because those side knobs, like you still have the corner and you don't lose it. Like it was good. Yeah. And on hard pack out here, like, like that's not great surface, it's like loose over hard, so I would imagine is it kind of sandy where you're at?
It's like kitty litter is everywhere.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Okay.
Yeah. So like
come out there.
Moab's got the slick rock that's really tacky, and ours is kind of like granite that's really porous, and when it comes off, it turns into kitty litter. Mm-hmm. So like the aggressor's too slidey for me. The side knobs are, but
I just bought one of those.
But it's just for me and my trails.
I'm wondering.
I ran it backwards at one point accidentally, and I had Cush core in there, and I didn't want to switch it back. And I really liked the aggressor backwards. But
dude, so many times I've done that. You check the tire like 16 times before you put it on, and then somehow you get on your bike and you're like, it's on backwards.
I know. Well, and I don't know how to, because it's the riding goes on the drive side. We all know that. It's so easy, but then like you do it, and then it's
Hey, I want to tell you, we have a genius watching this.
Right Who's now. A genius?
Yeah, Jason Maves. He says I ride Maxxis because
DeWalt yellow.
DeWalt yellow. So for those of you guys listening, because the logo of Maxxis is DeWalt yellow, that's why he's saying I ride.
Take that comment, Jason. I will fight you, right. Jason.
If I could super chat Jason right now, I would. Why can't I give money back to the people watching?
Oh, that would be kind of cool,
right? Just throw dollars everywhere, man.
Yeah,
just make it rain, make it rain.
Hey, that was an awesome comment. Bam.
Right?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it'd be cool if people super chatted me.
I know. but you don't acknowledge them. I had to bring it up.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. You're messing with my style, dude.
This is a podcast. I was on the B1KER Bar, I don't know, 4 years ago.
I didn't realize it was that long ago until I was looking for the background information.
It was a long time ago. And I remember when I signed up for Spotify this last year, and I was looking at podcasts, it's like, oh, I did not realize the B1KER Bar was on Spotify podcasts. And like mine came up, and I was like, oh, and I pull it up, and I was like, oh, does my voice really sound like that? Oh, that's annoying. I don't know. That's what it is.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that did give me a super chat. And those of you guys that didn't, well, guess what?
You can all screw yourselves.
You can keep listening for free.
For free. Sorry for all the free content.
I'm not going to stop you. So,
oh, man.
What's something interesting about you that most people don't know?
Oh, you didn't give me this list of questions beforehand.
Okay. I think one that I thought was really interesting that I learned about you was that you did like Ironmans. Did you do
Oh,
an
so
Ironman?
that was, yeah. So I I was a skateboarder growing up. Screwed
A
my
pro
ankles.
skateboarder
No,
in Hollywood?
I didn't get as hey, Jason Mays, $5, travel and arrow trail,
Hey, stop it. We're not
4.99.
doing that.
Okay. Um I was a skateboarder growing up and I screwed my ankles. And then I didn't really have any other outlet. And one of my friends was just like, hey, like you should pick up cycling. Like you're a skinny dude. And at the
Right.
time I was. And so I picked up road biking and I did that for, I don't know, 2 years, like 2012 to 2014. And one of my friends whose dad is an Olympian, he's like, hey, yeah, we should do an Ironman next year. Let's go volunteer so we can get in. I was like, oh, okay. Like he
Olympian?
just
What kind of
dropped it. Like,
Olympian is he? What did he do for Olympics?
I don't remember, but he just dropped it like it was nothing. I was like, yeah,
Right.
I could probably do that. So we went out and volunteered. And then I was just like, oh, I need to train. So for a whole year, I had coaches for swimming and biking and running. And
Because you do all like you do a marathon, 100-mile ride, and what's the
so
swim?
you swim 2.4 miles at first, and then you get out of the water and you ride your bike 114 miles.
Which isn't too bad. Okay, I'm still with it. I mean,
Yeah. No, it's not too bad, but it's like the time just stacks. And then you run a marathon. If you're good. If you're me, you limp the marathon, which but yeah, no. So you train for a whole year, wake up at 5 a.m., get on the rollers for 2 hours, go to work on my lunch break, swim for an hour.
I
After
can't
work,
even imagine swimming that far. That's the one that
it's
like I would consider
fair.
doing that if
Yeah.
it wasn't for the swimming thing.
It's therapeutic.
Really?
The training, the lap swimming is therapeutic. Open water, when you got people kicking you in the face and you can't go straight. Yeah, that's scary. And you think that
sharks and
when
stuff.
when I was training in open water, like I knew I was in a reservoir. I knew there was nothing down there, but you start to see like big shadows of like,
right.
oh
Loch
shit,
Ness
there's something
monsters and
big.
stuff.
Exactly. It gets in your head. You're out in the middle. Yeah,
Yeah.
it got really scary. But yeah, and then after work I would run for an hour and it was just like I get home, had a brand new baby and 2-year-old daughter, and I wasn't giving them the attention they deserved. So then I hit the Ironman. Ironman came. And yeah, it kicked my ass.
Where'd you do it at?
Arizona, Tempe, Arizona. So
where they have 2 miles of water in Arizona. You guys were in.
There's a canal.
A canal.
Yeah, I know, right? There's a canal. So like I get there, I do the swim. I did the swim. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I get out and then I get on the bike. And Arizona in when did I do it? I think it was November or August. I can't remember. But it was supposed to be 70 degrees.
So that
70,
definitely wasn't August then.
Yeah, it was supposed to be 70 to 75 degrees with sunny weather. So I hit the bike and like 60 to 70 miles in, it starts to snow and hail and wind and rain. And then you're all wet and then it snows again and then the wind hits. So I stopped at an aid station, sat there for 30 minutes and was like, because I had planned for 70 degrees. And then at mile 80, I stopped. And there's all of these people. We're all huddled together. They start putting plastic bags over us to get warm.
Oh, wow.
And we're all just like plastic bags huddling. And the ambulance comes, a bus comes to pick people up that are just going to drop out because it got so bad, so cold. They were treating people for hypothermia. They had hauling them off, and I was just thinking so I get in the porta potty that they have at this aid station, and I'm just like, I sacrificed a whole year's worth of training with brand new kids. My wife, I haven't given them the attention that they deserve. I all to do this stupid race. I'm thinking this is just a dumb race. I paid money to be here. I can quit. I can give up. And I'm in this porta potty and I'm just I bust down crying, just completely. I'm bawling.
Yeah.
Because it's just, I don't know. I felt like I had sacrificed so much and just and it got to the point where it's it broke me. I felt like it broke me so easy, but the weather, it just hit so hard. And I realized in the porta potty next to me, another grown ass man. He's bawling as well because we're both, we're
in there sobbing.
Yeah, we're in there sobbing at mile 80 on this Ironman that was supposed to be good weather, and it's just like freezing us out, and hypothermia, and so I get out of the porta potty, and at that time, I think I had been at that aid station for an hour, just sitting there. We're all shivering, and they're hauling people off, and then we start seeing all the like really obese people come through. And, they got insulation, so pretty good. They're slower. They're doing good, but like really obese people start coming through. The amputees started coming through. The blind people started coming through, and I'm just like, you know what? Like, they've sacrificed way more than I have to be here.
Yeah,
like there's no fucking way that I'm not gonna push through this and finish. So like. Got back on the bike.
Freaking Eye of the Tiger started playing in the background, dude.
Yeah, and the dude was in the porta potty crying with me too. We're like, we're gonna do this, So we get back on our bikes. We've got the trash bags over us to at least try and keep us warm. And I roll in, and I'm just like, oh, now I have to run a marathon. And so I take this long ass break. I get some hot soup, and I change into my running shit. And I'm just like, I think I'd fractured my foot a month earlier, just at the playground. I felt a little crack, so my foot wasn't feeling good. And
what was the longest run that you had done before that?
I think it was about 13. It was a half. I'd done a half before that.
So that's the furthest that you had run.
Yeah.
Okay. So you were going in like.
So they say
to
run a marathon, you only need to, like, your longest run could be 10 miles to run a marathon. It's all about the mental tenacity and time.
Yeah.
So I was just like, my foot hurts. I'm going to limp. This is going to suck, but all I have to do is put in the time, push through. So I'm like looking at my watch and like, I've got to do 15-minute miles to finish before the cutoff. Cause you start at 7 a.m. in the morning and you have to finish before midnight. So it's like, I had no idea that I was even going to be in this class of person that was going to have to take 7 a.m. to midnight. And I'm like, I'm not going to make the cutoff. Like I got in such a bad shape on the bike, and then I hit the run and I'm limping and walking and in that mental space of just like questioning all my life decisions. So yeah, like I was like, okay, like I've got to speed up. I've got to walk a little bit more. Got to walk a little bit faster. Maybe you'll jog a little bit more. And yeah, like rolling into that finish line 6 minutes before midnight with all of the other people that aren't world-class athletes or even 13-hour people. Like an old lady ran in before I did. Like, I come in and
she like helps you out. Like, come on, Sheyn.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, I don't know. Like it broke me so hard, and I was at the bottom of everything. And then when I decided to come back, it's like I didn't come back. I'm like, yeah, I can conquer the world. Like I came back. I was like, this is gonna be hard, but I'm just gonna have to push through. Like
that says a lot about your character, man.
I don't know. Rolling through that finish line, like the pictures that they got, I'm like tears down my face, and I'm just like completely sobbing. Go over to my wife and. Yeah, like
that's awesome, dude.
It's just a stupid race, but I feel like when you put that much time and training and effort and sacrifice into it, it was worth it for me to push through. So I can call myself an Ironman. I have a tattoo planned, but I don't ever plan on doing an Ironman ever again.
Yeah,
I promised myself when I crossed that finish line, no more running, ever. Yeah. No more running. Fuck.
When I got out of the military, I used to tell people I wasn't going to run ever again. I was like, I won't even run from the cops. like I'm never running for anything. And then for some reason I started running again. And then I did that for a while. I think we talked about this on the Joey podcast.
Yeah, I think so.
I still want to do a marathon. I haven't done a marathon. I don't know if
that would be cool.
Yeah. I feel like I could do a marathon in the 100 miles on the bike, but man, that swimming part just scares me.
It's just I don't know. I hired a coach to like give me good form. Because I'd basically never swam before. And I think that's key. If you learn how to swim efficiently, it works really well. You just got to get past the mental Loch Ness monster and sharks under there.
Yeah. I just know how to get from like the swim up bar back over to the like crawl out spot.
You gotta get in, you're gonna pee on your way over, and then get your martini and go back.
Right? Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. Dude, that'd be really cool. I feel like if you were to document training for a marathon,
yeah,
and then like have race day happen, and then I guarantee
I wouldn't do a race though. That's the thing.
Or just run it.
Yeah,
go run a marathon. But what you need to do is, whether or not it happens to you, you need to hit the wall.
Mm-hmm.
You need to absolutely get to the point where I'm just saying you could act it. Like it'd be great. It'd be great for views. You get, I just can't go anymore. I don't know. This is stupid. I can't do it. And then like have the music come in. Yeah. You're like, but I've sacrificed so much and I've trained so much.
I was just like crying in a porta potty or something.
Yes,
like
you need to cry. These views are gonna be insane. Robert, you totally got to bank on this.
Yeah. I mean, apparently my last 100,000 subscriber idea didn't work out. So,
well, how to be a YouTuber, how to be successful at YouTube,
the losing weight thing. So,
the losing weight, dude.
Yeah, right?
I still feel like if you were consistent about it,
I can't
did all the things.
All the things.
You can't do a marathon.
I can't do a marathon on the biker channel. That's really weird.
Change it to the runner.
Yeah, right.
No, you could do it.
We'll just call it B1, and
B1.
That's why I should just change the channel B1, huh?
Yeah.
And I got you to take the off.
It's just be whatever you want. You know,
Yeah,
you could be a runner. You could be a biker. You could be a weight losser. I don't know what you call them.
Weight losser. Yeah, there you go.
You could be an eater, a drinker.
Dude, I was doing that good, man.
A drugger.
Right?
No, don't do that.
Son of a gun, man. Oh, I know I'm too lazy to do it, so I'm just going to tell you. I just thought it would be really funny if I did a April Fool's video, and like I tell people like, I'm sorry, the channel is going to be offline for a while because I'm going to rehab. I really lost this weight because I've been doing cocaine the whole time.
Methamphetamine laced with fentanyl.
Right, dude, all the fentanyl, dude. I'd freaking make a fentanyl shake now.
Oh man!
But every time I have like a date related video idea or something like that, like it never works out because I procrastinate until, oh wait, it's the day.
Yeah.
So,
oh man,
I'm really enjoying your fun stuff, dude. You're like chip drink, you're cleaning your house with the blower. That was awesome. Dad
Chores, chip drink. Yeah. You can again 2 syllables: biker, chip drink, Dad Chores. My daughter came up with one: toot bag. If you need to toot, you toot in a bag.
There you go.
And give it to somebody. I don't know. Yeah, 2 syllables.
That's money right there.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. The thing is, with these fun videos, they're the ones that like I love it. Super fun. I do it for me because I know that the subscriber number, my net subscribers over the month, it's been down for a while. So is what it is.
You really think that people are unsubscribing because of that?
I don't know. And I don't know that I care.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm gonna pull the off of the Crashing Dad. I'm gonna pull that off, and people are gonna unsub, and I don't care.
I'm gonna have to buy another shirt.
You're gonna have to buy another. I'm gonna have to change all the designs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, all the shirt designs. Right there, the little
Just sell patches.
Just a little blue patch to cover up.
Blue patch. There you go.
Oh yeah. My wife's reminding me. Trail purse. I actually think I will do that one. Kind of as a joke, but not like everything you take on the trail when you're riding with kids.
Yeah.
This is what we take. I feel like that could be a decent video.
Oh, I think you guys were joking around about that in one of your other videos, weren't you?
Yeah, we did. I did that Q&A. And
yeah, you guys were bringing all kinds of stuff, man. I just took my kids out and made them struggle.
Oh, the thing is she always remembers the red backpack. She always remembers the trail person. I'm like, hey, let's go for a ride, son. And we go out for a ride and we get back. And my wife's like, did you take Band-Aids or Bactine or, the spray on stuff? And she's like, did you take anything? I was like, I took the helmet.
Yeah, right. Come on.
I'm so bad at it. I need to be better.
Are your kids riding with you? Yeah, they were in that video, huh? They were riding little bikes.
Yeah, they're getting out a little bit. Probably not as much as I'd like. It's been cold. I think
how old are your kids?
They are 6 and 7, 6 and 8, almost 8. Yeah, so 2 years apart, 6 and 8. I think I'm waiting for a new bike for the older one.
Yeah.
Because her bike, she's kind of grown out of it.
Yeah. Usually you got friends, you just kind of like cycle them around. I know all my kids' bikes went to other friends.
I need to look around. I mean, I'm waiting for one from Rocky, the Rocky Mountain representative. I was like, hey, back in October.
Oh, I forgot you're sponsored now.
Well, not really sponsored. Whatever. There's no paperwork.
I saw Hollywood sign.
I get a small discount. But I was just like, hey, like, do you have any kids' bikes? This is back in October. And he was like, I have these 2 in these sizes. Do you want one? I was like, yeah, I'll take this one. Put my name on it right now. And he's like, okay, it'll probably be May of 2021. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a giant wait, but I don't know. Once I get her on a bigger bike, I'll put him on her bike because it's a little bit bigger. And I don't know. Even we have trails that are really close to our house. I'll take him out more.
That's super cool, man. I took mine when mine were real little. I would pull them around in a trailer, and then when they got a little bigger, I had that tag along thing.
Yeah. How did you like the tag along?
It was cool.
That's the one that's just like one wheel that connects to your seat post?
Yeah. It just makes you a stronger climber because they never pedal. You're like, what are you doing back there? If I could see you, they're not pedaling.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh, that's funny.
Garbage. Yeah. No, it was super fun though. You know, it was good to get out. And like to me, I was a type of guy that just liked to do things with my kids. So it's like it didn't like they didn't really slow me down any of like the activities that I wanted to do. It's like, oh, I want to go float the river. Guess what? You guys are coming. You know,
that's
like
awesome.
so
that's way awesome. Well, okay, so tell me this. My question for you is your kids are 18 and 21. Older, 18 and 21. What advice would you give me now with my kids being 6 and 8?
The only advice that I give everybody with younger kids, dude, is just really enjoy the time that you're at.
And like I am.
It's
every stage. I love all of it.
Everybody says what I'm saying there, but like
the time flies.
Yeah. You recognize it when you get past it. But I mean, especially the babies, somebody just had a kid. Oh, I think it was Seth. And I sent the message on his Patreon that, you know, amongst the other 10 billion people, but like just said that same thing. Is like you start focusing on like what's in like shut up already.
Someone's at your front door.
I know, right? Who the hell is that? You would think that I would know how to turn them away.
We've been pushing this for a while.
We'll just go ahead and pretend we don't know what's going on here.
It's fine.
Yeah, that person's gone. They just stole something off my porch, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I'm enjoying every moment as a dad in every phase that they are, even from when they're babies. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want to miss any of it. And I'm trying to appreciate it in the moment.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally got sidetracked by that damn Ring app.
No, you're good.
I was watching this guy walk around. Like, what are you doing out there?
I need to get one of those cameras. I live in a pretty decent neighborhood, and I haven't felt like I needed to, but it'd be kind of fun.
I just like spending money on stupid shit, dude.
Yeah.
So
I get deer all the time. It'd be kind of cool to get a notification every time a bunch of deer were in my yard.
Oh, there you go.
You can pull it up on your phone and be like, oh, this is right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always like put like ice cream and stuff out in the garage refrigerator. So I'd mess with my daughter whenever she's out here. She'll be like, come out at like midnight. I'll be like, what are you doing?
That's funny.
You're not stealing any beer, are you?
That's hilarious. That changes things. You can't sneak out anymore with
all kinds of stuff.
Ring app or whatever
right.
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid, you used to be able to get away with crap?
Yeah. I'd sneak out of the windows though. I don't think I ever used the doors.
Yeah. I don't remember jumping out any windows. I remember trying to come in some girl's window. I don't remember jumping out of any windows. That was fun though. Back in you remember like being a little kid, you'd I don't even know what we would do. We would just like run around the neighborhood like at 2:00 in the morning and hide in behind bushes because there's some car that's always a cop, you know, like,
exactly.
But it was like so much fun to just run around and
kids don't do that anymore.
Do they? I don't know if they do anymore.
I don't feel like they do. Right. I wish they would. It'd be fun.
Yeah.
I used to go throw water balloons at cars that were going by.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dude, one time me and I live in town back home, and there's a lot of the homes back there are 3 stories because they're kind of like row homes in back east. And we were throwing eggs out the 3rd story window and at cars that were driving by. And the first car that we actually hit was his neighbor.
Because it takes hit him and then he pulls in.
Yeah, that's exactly how it happened. Because like it took us a little bit to like kind of get the timing down, right? You know, you're like, okay, well, that one we lobbed that one too far. Yeah. You know, by the time he drove by, there was like 16 dozen eggs laying out there on the ground. He probably was like, what is going on here? Pterodactyl just dropped them all. You know, and,
that is hilarious.
Yeah, first car just blah, blah. We nailed it. We were like, yeah, high five. Like it was crying in like a porta potty, and like then, next thing you know.
The drama,
right? The car just pulled over. We're like, oh god, this is not working out well.
Yeah, I feel like a car would pull over anyway, though. The car would pull over and be like, "No, you damn kids!"
Right? Oh man, did you guys ever like steal chromies when you were a kid? You know what that is?
Chromies?
Yeah, you know. I don't know if that's like a East Coast thing.
Are those the like things on the cars?
The little. No, the like little chrome caps that you could get for valve stem covers. We used to call them chromies. I lived in town, so that's probably why we did it, because it was like something stupid in town.
Steal someone's thing, yeah.
Yeah. And that was, I don't remember where I was going with this. But anyways, yeah, that was our excitement. Go run around, steal chromies. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. So whenever when I got my truck, I got these little valve stem caps that were like 45 shells. I was like,
rad.
Yeah, make this thing look like it's a douchebag truck. I'm gonna put 45.
Well, you probably have some balls hanging in the back.
Yeah, right. I just have a picture of my balls. Actually, it's just not like even real. Yeah.
Calvin peeing on.
Right.
I don't know what libtards.
Right. So when my chromies got stolen, I was like, you know what, dude, you deserved it. Like this is karma coming.
Yeah, you were asking for it with those.
Yeah, but nowadays, I don't even know. Like, what do kids do that? Like,
I don't know. They game Fortnite.
Like, we used to steal like garbage pail kids and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
Why was I stealing everything?
Yard gnomes.
Oh, that
yeah.
We didn't have those.
People didn't have gnomes in their yard.
No, you're rich, dude.
You know what I'm talking about, though, right?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you know, like you jump the Hollywood fence, and then you can.
Yeah. We used to jump. I don't know, like in backward. Somebody said take fentanyl. That's what the kids do nowadays.
Oh yeah, that's what they do.
I used to jump fences. We used to like we called it like. I think we just called it pool hopping or something like that. But we would like jump in people. Like we would wait. Oh, somebody's not home, and we'd go jump and swim in their pool.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And like back east, or at least where I in Pennsylvania, like I think most yards don't have fences, but if you had a pool, you had to have a fence.
Oh, I see.
So that was like
insurance reasons, or
something like that. Yeah,
liability.
Yeah.
I don't know. I used to jump fence. Well, when I was a skater, we were running from cops. Best way to get away from cops is to go through people's yards.
Yeah. I used to do the same thing with BMX bike, or BMX a lot. Actually, dude, one time,
that's the best background to have coming to mountain biking. I feel like.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
You feel like it's giving you the skills?
I think so. So. I mean, I always find it weird when somebody's like, "Oh, I never rode bikes when I was a kid." I'm like, "What the hell? Were you from like you were working in a factory in Malaysia, weren't you?"
Well, I didn't. I mean,
ride bikes.
I had like a $25 Goodwill bike that I might have ridden a little bit, but I was skateboarding.
Yeah, I tried skateboarding, but I couldn't ollie. So,
dude, skateboarding's hard.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Could you ollie?
Oh yeah, I got to the point where I was on like a street team where I was getting free stuff, but I wasn't sponsored, and they weren't taking me on tour, and I
kind of like your YouTube channel then.
I know, right? Like, I had a few video parts, and I was decent, but then I like screwed my ankles, and that there went my skateboarding career.
Huh. Yeah, I used to ride a lot of bike, and then I got into mountain biking actually pretty young too, and like this guy my mom was dating was doing mountain bikes, which in the early 90s nobody was. So I would ride BMX with my buddies during the week, and then ride mountain bikes on the weekend with these old dudes that are younger than what I am now. And
these old dudes,
right?
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, so I don't know how old you are, but like I'm in my mid 30s, and I remember being young. You're like, oh, this person's 28. They're old,
right? Yeah, I'm 43, dude.
My son is like, are you grown up when you're 100?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm 100.
Yeah. Right. One of my friends posted this thing the other day. It was like asked all these kids, like their kids, all these questions, and then like posted all the answers. It was really cool to read.
Oh, that would be cute.
Yeah, it was super cool. It was like, what would you buy if you had $1 million? And he has 3 kids, so he had like answers from all 3 of them.
Oh yeah.
And it was like one of them was like a McDonald's. I was like, this kid.
That's a good busin's venture right there. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I
don't know. What would you buy if you had $1 million?
If I had $1 million, I would just put it away and retire.
That would be it.
Yeah. I would just do whatever I want. Because I feel like you could, at this point in my life, I could take $1 million and make it last through retirement. I might buy a rental house.
With the $22 per video of YouTube, you could stretch that $1 million pretty far.
That's true. I could. Yeah, and make it last. I don't know. I'd probably buy a rental property.
Yeah. Something that gives you some income.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd pay my house off. And then
hell yeah,
I would buy a van. 100%.
Dude. Well, the thing is, you could probably build out a van right now.
I could. I even applied for a loan a couple weeks ago. I almost bought a van.
And it could just be like a weekend adventure van. Like it doesn't need to be anything serious. You don't need a toilet.
The lady is not into it at all. Which is funny. It's really funny because like, I don't know. I'm definitely the guy that's a little bit more of a risk taker. Anyways, dude, we're at 2:05.
I've got a piece so bad.
Yeah, I just saw that message. I was like, man, I wonder if that's been up there for a long time.
I've been dancing around a little bit. If you're watching this on the tubes and not on Spotify, I'm dancing around. Yeah, I feel like conversation has been great. You've done very well. And rightly, you should have done very well because you are a much bigger YouTuber than I am. So thank you.
Right. I appreciate that.
I'm expecting all of your subscribers to come over to me now.
They should. I don't even understand why they haven't already. You should probably get a bump. I mean, anytime somebody's on the biker bar, they get a bump.
I'll go from net negative to 0.
Right there you go.
Thanks, Robert.
So before you go, tell me what other YouTube channels you watch, whether it's mountain biking or not.
I've been watching a lot of T. Colbo.
What's that?
MTB lately. T. Colbo MTB.
What's he do?
I don't know. He's getting his doctorate in physical therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like doing workout videos, and he's a mountain biker, and he shreds the guitar, plays metal.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, go check him out. T. Colbo, TKOLBO, MTB.
Okay.
And we always give shit to people that have MTB in their names, but like, there's some good ones.
How many Allen does he have? We need to invite him.
I don't know. He might have just hit like 1,000, I think.
All right, he's in.
So
anything that's not MTB related?
For watching, man, you're putting me on. Oh, Airsoft.
Oh yeah,
Airsoft sniper YouTube videos. The thing is, I don't play Airsoft,
but now that sounds fun.
It sounds way fun, and the way that they edit it, they like show like the tracking of the little Airsoft baby, and then they do the sound effect. And they have like the camera for the sniper, and like the best ones are like, this person was a cheater, or this cheater got caught, or I hit this cheater in the face, because you're cheating when you don't call your hits. So always shooting these people are like, oh, I got him. I don't know. It's a weird genre, and like I'm watching this dude, and I'm like, oh shit, this dude has 1 million subscribers. Like, this video has 12 million views. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess it's a thing. And
we're doing it so wrong.
I know. I'm watching it even though I don't play Airsoft, but yeah, that's what I'm into.
Oh my God. I hate when I see videos like that. Like, why can I not make a video that gets 1 million views if some guy's just shooting somebody with an Airsoft gun gets 12 million?
But I can tell they're putting work into it. You got to tell a story. It's all about the story, man.
All right. I'm going to look for an Airsoft story.
Do it.
Dude, I appreciate you, man. It was super fun.
It was cool.
I got to find this thing I'm supposed to click. Okay, there it is.
You have an outro.
Yeah, no, I've been thinking about putting a video up here, but I almost did it beforehand, but I'm like, nope, not enough time. Procrastinate till next week.
You have an outro written down on your thing, right?
Oh, no. I forgot I was going to say something to you. Yeah. Hey, everybody, thank you for showing up. I really do appreciate it. It's not on here. We'll just wipe it off.
Yeah. Thank you for showing up.
Yeah, thanks for showing up. I really appreciate it. If you guys want to support the channel, please do. I spent a boatload of money on all this cool swag for the $25 pack. If you sign up for the $25 pack, I might be able to break even. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I'm going to just end up giving this shit away when I quit doing YouTube anyway. So it's going to be on sale at the Salvation Army for $3.50. Somebody's going to be like, what is this awesome tumbler that says B1KER on it? I could have got it at shop.biker.com, or now I could get it at Salvation Army for $1. So you could do that. I would appreciate it. If you thumbs up the video, you like, you subscribe, go check out Sheyn and buy one of his t-shirts from Trail Print. It is really comfortable. And the pink, it doesn't take any of your manliness away.
And it helps my trails.
Yeah, it does. Helps his trails. So maybe I think I'm going to have to reach out to that dude, see about doing biker one, because I really liked it.
Yeah.
Everybody, seriously, I appreciate all of you guys for coming and hanging out with us, whether you're listening or you're watching. Sheyn, dude, you're awesome. Every time we talk, next time, let's not wait like 3 years. Seriously.
I know, right?
I can't believe it's been that long. Everybody else, so Sheyn can go to the bathroom. We'll just try to stretch this out just a little bit longer. Right? It only takes a bike to be a biker. Get out and be one. Oh, he's peeing in a cup.
Yeah.